My master and I have ended our love story that lasted for over 50 episodes. She will no longer be the aloof, heartless fairy above it all. My master said she no longer wants to hide her true feelings. She finally gathered the courage to admit that she has indeed fallen for me. Before, she only saw me as a disciple, but now, I have become her lover. As for what she called a Tao partner, a partner in cultivation, it was actually just self-deception. I'm afraid she has already lost any dignity as a teacher in my heart. I told her there's really no need to worry about this, because my master has always been the person I respect the most. My master scolded me for being presumptuous. Is this what you call respect? So I decided to be even more presumptuous. My master was first startled. Then, she calmly accepted me. After all, we are Taoist companions. In the words of the mortal world, we are a legitimate couple. The master lay down and said she was tired, but she didn't ask me to leave. I gathered my courage and took the master's hand. This time, I don't have to lie on the cold floor anymore. The master secretly opened her eyes and looked at me. She thought to herself that she must be going crazy. The so-called Tao heart is completely gone at this moment. 1 minute must be cut here, you know what I mean. At this point, my room has already been taken over by Xian Da's maid and Dai Dai. Chen Xiaokui said, why hasn't young master Zhang Yi returned yet? Blood Princess said, what are you thinking about? He must still be with the master. She told Chen Xiaokui to calm down. Only after he and the master have discussed life philosophy will we have a chance. Ren Qianchou said, you really have no shame. Your minds are full of boring love affairs. Chen Xiaokui said, you have the nerve. Last time, you were more aggressive than anyone. Shueji said, don't you think we're missing someone? By the way, where is Daoist Qinglian? At this moment, Daoist Qinglian is drinking alone on the rooftop. Tonight, she's truly consumed by rage. Not only did I fail to achieve my goal, I also ended up making wedding clothes for that old woman, Yu Yao. I decided to set out for the blood abyss as soon as the sun rises. This time, I swear I'll capture Zhang Yi. After dawn, I got up and prepared to leave. My master shouldn't be able to avoid me anymore, right? Just as I was about to pull the blanket for my master, she suddenly turned her head and asked, are you awake? I can't believe it. Why am I still so timid? He won't be henpecked in the future. This woman is a natural frigid woman. She wholeheartedly cultivates the path of no emotion, finally becoming a renowned emotionless fairy in the martial arts world. Countless male disciples were attracted to her, but she expelled them all from the sect. Many powerful figures also came to propose marriage, and many others came with dog heads. I wanted to force it, but, in the end, everyone became a decent person. They left peacefully. My name is Zhang Yi. I traveled to a world of cultivation. I was brought back to the sect by my master when I was young. I became my master's only male disciple. 18 years later, I grew into the handsome and peerless senior brother. Although my abilities are average, I am elegant and charming. I am proficient in playing music, singing, and performing arts. I excel in music, chess, calligraphy, and painting, but everyone only cares about my looks. Senior brother is so handsome. I originally wanted to just relax and develop slowly, but unexpectedly, I suddenly awakened a survival system. It actually made me confess to the master. Success would reward me with the supreme holy body. Failure would turn me into a dog, losing my ability to reproduce. Just when I was about to give up on life, the master unexpectedly appeared behind me. Zhang Yi, why are you lost in thought here? Reporting to the master, I have been diligently cultivating, not moved by desire. Damn it, I can't even bring myself to confess. Already, 900 disciples have been expelled from the sect for being swayed by emotions. Luckily, your heart for the Tao is firm. You haven't let down my expectations. There's no time left. I gritted my teeth and made up my mind. Master, actually, for 18 years, I have long been developing feelings for you. I couldn't hold it in any longer. I like you. A sudden change of expression. Zhang Yi, you have greatly disappointed me. I thought you could achieve something. It's a pity you gave in to desire, and severed your own path. Summon, Moon Sword. Even if you've been a disciple for 18 years, I, your master, will sever your connection to this sect. Expel you from the Taoist sect. System prompt, 2 minutes remaining on the task. At this critical moment, I suddenly remembered my past with my master. So I quickly spoke, Master, do you remember? When I was 3, you took me in as your disciple. I reached foundation establishment at the age of 7. It was the first time I saw your smile. You personally cooked for me as a reward. After I turned 15, my cultivation stagnated. But you still didn't give up on me. You kept encouraging me to keep cultivating. Master remained silent. My words seemed to have triggered her memories. Master's sword was actually trembling. Incredible. I'm going for it. Master, I won't force you. Having said that, I rushed toward the cliff. Master was stunned. He exclaimed, Zhang Yi, that's a cliff. Even as I was falling rapidly, I didn't forget to tease. Master, we'll meet again in the next life. I love you as always. Oh no. I messed up. My flying technique is still not proficient. System prompt, task time remaining, 6 seconds. I, Zhang Yi, not only have to become a dog, but do I also have to be thrown like a dead dog? Wait, what's this? It's my master. Are you trying to die? Was it necessary for love? It's not for love. It's for my master. My master's face actually turned red. Shut up. My master threw me down. With a loud bang, I crashed heavily to the ground. At this moment, the system's voice sounded, confession successful. Reward, S-Class Supreme Holy Body. Ha. The task is actually completed. Could it be that I've stirred the master's heart? Zhang Yi, you have lost your future. Today, I will expel you from the Tao sect. Has the Supreme Holy Body awakened? I feel my body filled with divine power. Supreme phenomenon. The power keeps surging. I let out a loud roar. A golden dragon suddenly flew out of my body. It soared straight into the sky. It was heading towards the Tao sect. Someone has awakened the sacred body. As the ancient said, when the Supreme appears, the immortal path is destroyed. This is a curse. The end of the cultivators is coming. The human race has produced a supreme being. This is terrifying. Where is the dog-headed army? What the hell is this? What? A giant crab? The supreme body fusion was successful. Congratulations to the host for reaching the spiritual transformation stage. He actually advanced to the transformation stage in the blink of an eye. His supreme sacred body is unfathomable. What do you think, Master? It seems that, if you want to cultivate quickly, you have to fall in love. Nonsense. Talent has nothing to do with desire. You should be more concerned about your own safety. Your awakening of the Supreme Saint Body has already attracted the attention of hostile sects. The Supreme Saint Body is a physique that absorbs the world's fortune. It will block the path to becoming an immortal. I have become the enemy of all. All the powerful people will definitely want to eliminate me. The situation is critical. I will send you away. I'll deal with the enemies. I won't leave. It's all my fault. How can I let my master bear this alone? Humph. Want to leave? You can't leave. Trouble. A powerful person is attacking. This beautiful woman is my master. But she is wholeheartedly devoted to cultivating the path of no emotion. To that end, she drove away all the male disciples. She even expelled all the men who proposed to her from the sect. The PL area has unlocked a new feature. You can unlock this cute new emoji. Go try it. Kind words bring good fortune. My name is Zhang Yi. I was raised by my master since childhood. I am my master's only male disciple. My master treated me like their own child, but the damn ghost system wants me to confess to my master. Because of this, I received the system reward of the Supreme Saint Body, but this also attracted the hatred and pursuit of other sects. Humph. Want to leave? You can't. My master and I were blocked by 3 powerful figures. They are Zhou Di, the head of the heavenly sect, Qinglian Daoist, the elder of the earth sect. My master without hesitation protected me behind him. What business is it of yours, what Daozong does? Mind your own business. Judging by the aura, the awakened one is nephew Zhang Yi, right? He's wasting his talent following you, old woman. He'd be better off under the Dizong's training. I can offer him special benefits. My disciple is a dragon amongst men. He wouldn't even look at you, Qinglian witch. The master is right. You old woman. And Emperor Zhou and Feng Wuji have also been trying every way to recruit me. How audacious. How could I allow my disciple to be fought over like this? Even if Zhang Yi leaves, it will only be because I ordered it. Am I not clever enough to see through their intentions? You want to absorb fortune through me. Burn bridges after crossing them. Here's an international gesture for them. I don't even know if they'll understand it. You want me to join you? Dream on. Now's the perfect time to show my attitude. You don't accept a toast, you get a penalty drink. Ungrateful little brat. I hit the nail on the head. It seems these 3 are going to resort to force after failing with softness. Earlier, I risked my life to confess. Loyal and brave. But now, the way Master looks at me, it's completely different from usual. Could it be that Master's cold-hearted way is starting to crack? Junior Zhang, be a good disciple and become this poor Taoist's furnace. The one who made the first move is actually this beautiful demoness. So they wanted to use me as a furnace. Seeing this, the other two were unwilling to fall behind. They all charged towards me. How dare you? My master instantly stood in front of me. A huge crash. As expected, my master couldn't withstand the three of them working together. Master, don't worry. I'll help you. I unleashed the immense power of the supreme sacred body that had just awakened, and struck at the three of them. Yet, they barely managed to withstand it. But this only fueled their greed for me even more. The three of them all intensified their attacks. With a loud bang, it was Master who pushed them back. Master, you're injured. I'm fine. My master risked himself to protect me. He even put himself in danger. It breaks my heart. Old woman, you're done for. Just hand over Zhang Yi obediently. As long as I, Yue Yao, still have a breath left, you won't be taking Zhang Yi away. No. I can't let my master and the Daozong be implicated because of me. I, Zhang Yi, take full responsibility for my actions. Come at me if you dare. Brave. Then you'd better leave Daozong quietly. Don't worry, we won't lay a hand on you. Bastard. Do you want them to refine you into a pill alive? But what other choice do I have? Watching as the master is about to fight to the death with the three of them, suddenly, a strange light appeared in the sky. What is that strange light? I see lightning flashing across the sky. It's actually the phenomenon of dual pupils. It's the direction of our heavenly sect. One of my disciples has awakened the dual pupil saint body. Another saint body. Is the cultivation world this competitive? What kind of bullshit supreme saint body is this? Our heavenly sect has produced the sacred body of the double pupils. This is the true future. Ants. Be envious, jealous, and hateful. I, the Emperor, am going to welcome the new generation of geniuses. After saying this, Emperor Zhou flew towards the heavenly sect. The three-person alliance has actually broken up. Emperor Zhou was the strongest among the three. Once he left, the remaining two were in a panic. The two of them together couldn't even defeat the master. Now, the two great sacred bodies are suppressing each other's fortunes. The crisis has been resolved. We shall take our leave. The two of them actually turned and ran. I grabbed onto Qinglian's beautiful leg. Her leg was surprisingly slippery. I only managed to rip off a piece of black stockings. Oh my, Zhang Shizhen, junior brother Zhang, what are you doing? This woman is really a seductive little vixen. I, an inexperienced young man, how can I withstand this? I instantly lost my temper. Handsome boy, next time we meet, I won't be so polite. I'll definitely squeeze you dry. Old hag, remember to buy a sturdy pair of stockings next time. I have a feeling something's still going to happen with him. Suddenly, I heard a ding in my mind. It was the system triggering the destiny mission. Obtain Qing Lian Daoist's personal clothing. Successful completion rewards 1 Dao fruit. Failure will increase your misfortune value. Time limit, 3 days. This damn system. Aren't black stockings fragments good enough? Why do you still want intimate clothing? This is getting me into trouble. Zhang Yi, you've really impressed me today. But the things you did to me still haven't been settled. 1 year of solitary confinement or 5,000 lashes. You choose. I quickly changed the topic. Master, I have a plan. I can use the excuse of debating Dao to strike at the Qinglian old witches' earth sect. This way, I can test the strength of their disciples, and at the same time, display the might of our Dao sect. Good, if we can't wait for the order, it's better to strike first. We can resolve the crisis in advance. I'll send someone to protect you secretly, and I'll send a beautiful disciple to go with you. A beautiful disciple, that must be a sweet and sexy junior sister. Oh, that's great. Who is it? The Grand Elder's beloved disciple, Zhang Luoyan. What? Oh no, how could it be that pig teammate? I didn't expect Senior Qinglian to be so proactive. As soon as she closed the door, she wanted to debate with me. I had no choice but to say I needed to take a shower to buy some time, but she insisted on playing in the water with me. When she undressed first out of respect, I finally got the perfect opportunity to steal her panties. It was just half a day ago. My junior sister Zhang Luoyan and I set off to the Earth sect. Senior brother, do you think I have a chance of awakening the sacred body? Senior brother, why aren't you speaking? Zhang Luoyan is a legendary Big Lolo. commonly known as a succulent Lolo. I heard everyone really likes her type. I don't know if it's true or not. Why don't the fans leave a dog head emoji and tell me the truth? Leave one who doesn't like and two who do. Whoever likes me, I'll introduce them. She's really driving me crazy. Anyway, compared to that, I still prefer Master's type the most. Senior brother, I heard you've broken through to the spirit transformation stage. Is that true? Shut up. There are 3 rules for coming out with me this time. 1. No talking nonsense. 2. Don't act without permission. 3. Follow my instructions. Besides being talkative, she's a glutton. Last time we went out on a mission, she actually stole pills from the demon cult to eat. She made me run for hundreds of miles to escape. What a terrible teammate. Senior brother. The one who awakened the sacred body of the twin pupils is Yi Haoran, a disciple of Tianzong. Senior brother, be careful. Once, at a literary competition, Yi Haoran lost to me. He has held a grudge against me ever since. Now that he has awakened the sacred body, the Supreme and the twin pupils, 2 sacred bodies, both complement and counter each other. Is this fate? Senior brother, I heard that the Earth sect has a lot of delicious food. Is that true? Don't mention food to me. If you try to trick me again this time, I won't let you off. In the distance, Master Yueyao is watching us play around. The 2 little ones seem to be getting along quite well. Master, are you joking? It should be the nuclear of nuclear weapons, right? But why was Zhang Yi so emotional before? He risked his life to confess to me. Is love really that important? Finally arrived at Earth sect. There are a lot of people welcoming us. It seems that no matter where I go, everyone's still only concerned about my looks, huh? Speaking of the girl in the bottom right corner, what's with your pants? Looks like an enemy spy. And a scumbag spy who's trying to steal our junior sister from us. Impossible. He's so handsome. Definitely not a spy. Sure enough, as long as you're good looking. One's values follow one's looks. Master Zhang has graced us with your presence. I'm so sorry for not meeting you earlier. It's Qinglian Daoist. How can I find a chance to make my move? Senior brother, she's so big. Shut your mouth, you and your uncouth words. By proportion, you're bigger. Since we're discussing the Tao, follow me into the inner chambers. Let's talk freely in the private room. In that case, I will respectfully follow your lead. Where is she taking me? Your junior sister is too young. Her cultivation is insufficient. You and I are the best combination for discussing the Tao. I see now. I get it. Is this debate serious? Why do I feel like a lamb walking into a tiger's den? This is a bedroom. Meeting Zhang Yishan is like the sea. From now on, no one else will be in my eyes. Master Zhang, you've finally fallen into my hands. As expected, you're not simple. Boys should always take care of themselves when they're out there. Damn. That's awesome. Let's get straight to the point. Don't rush, let's discuss it after the bath. Alright, then let's take a bath together. Let's have a little splash in the water. I'll go prepare the bath petals first. You hurry up and follow me. Don't make me wait too long. Senior, don't worry at all. The Taoist Qinglian has already made the first move out of respect. What should I do? Am I really going to be a furnace today? Who organized these holy light nights? Hurry up and send them away. The black S outfit they're wearing today seems to be of decent quality. I know I must not be tempted by her. So, I cover my eyes and silently chant, "Do not look upon indecency," as warm liquid flows from my nostrils. My dizziness lessens considerably. Did she wash herself first? What a great opportunity. After searching high and low in vain, this comes effortlessly. Old hag, I'll take your clothes. We may never meet again. Zhang Yi. I won't let you off the hook. Mission complete. Reward, 1 great Tao fruit. Senior brother, save me. Damn. Senior brother, I just picked a fruit from the tree to eat. They started chasing me. You glutton. You've caused trouble again. Let's just escape together. Do we need so many people? You're really asking for trouble. Why is senior brother running too? That's a long story. Young master. It's that succulent thief stealing our Zhu fruit. This is the daughter of the Earth Sect's leader, Jun Wuyan. Oh no, we actually ran into this crazy demoness. She's infamous for being a sadist. Stinky little sister, we meet again. Demoness, so it's you. Ha. These two actually know each other. What a small world for enemies to meet. Watch out. The rustic Lolita is fiercely battling the alluring girl. Zhang Luoyan, the rustic Lolita, is actually carrying a fire sword. But where on earth did you get this sword? What? It's not just one. Besides commenting, giving yourself a hug, and pressing enter. 123. 112 Posting this can unlock new expressions. Go try it. Kind words bring good fortune. Good words bring good luck. The Tiger Tooth Sister team doesn't deceive people. Stinky little sister. We meet again. Which? So it's you. How did you two get involved? Last time, when we were going out. She swiped my limited edition Tang Manging candy. I chased her for ages and still couldn't catch up. Pfft. It's just a candy apple. Look at you, being so stingy. I clearly bought it. Oh. As the saying goes, women are born foodies. The ancients weren't wrong. Don't try to change the subject. You stole my zongzi today. You deserve to be punished. A mere rice cake. I'm here to accompany you. There's no need to be hostile, is there? My heroic and chivalrous aura has slightly dissipated. Zhang Luoyan's gaze towards me is completely off. Master. I'm sorry. I've caused you trouble. What's wrong with this child? She's actually in tears. This is the first time she's ever apologized. She suddenly reached down. But if compensation is required, let her apologize to me first. A giant candy. I saw Zhang Luoyan pick up a giant sugar-coated hawse. That was even taller than him. It was like a general wielding his fiery sword. But the real question is, where did you even pull that from? Even I, with the supreme sacred body, couldn't see clearly. Then let me see if you have what it takes to make me yield. Jun Wuyan wasn't to be outdone. The lowly and the seductive woman. We're together just like that. This scene is truly wild. I've realized something. I'll never compete with women for food again, but taking this opportunity, let's make this succulent little lowly jump a bit. And reduce her cells. The early stages of a cultivator are divided into qi condensation, foundation establishment, crystallization, golden core, spirit transformation, nascent soul, divine transformation, and ascension tribulation. Those two women are both at the golden core stage. It's just a comparison of spell techniques. Surprisingly, the lowly won the power contest. It seems a bit of meat is still necessary. Not bad, you're quite strong. Unfortunately, you've run into me, Jun Wuyan. Then, Jun Wuyan's sword unexpectedly transforms into a whip. It coils around her like a spirit snake. Stop being so narcissistic. You demoness. The lowly girl grips her candied hawthorn sword with both hands and strikes powerfully. Jun Wuyan swings the steel whip. Wuxi wraps around the mirror. Tang Yin was actually intoxicated by the steel whip. Now let's see how you fight back. It's still too early. Super double. Hold on tight, this isn't fun. Zhang Luoyan actually pulled out 2 candied hawthorns from over there. Double giant rice. I didn't expect him to actually be a dual wielder. Just how many candied haws did you bring, you glutton? Good thing I didn't eat them on the way. They were hidden in such an unlikely place. Don't they smell? Breaking spell sword chi. The power of 2 candied haws is truly amazing. Such speed. We can only fight hard. A loud bang. Jun Wuyan was sent flying backward. However, she didn't fall to the ground. A slender hand caught her. Cultivators fighting. Should stop before it goes too far. Brother. So he's the son of the Emperor sect leader, Jun Wuqiao. This kid is also at the spirit transformation realm, just like me. His strength should be quite good. I am unworthy in comparison. However, I don't think it's appropriate for Master Zhang to let his own sister harm others. That might not be wise. Blades and swords have no eyes. Injuries are inevitable, but we must avoid them if possible. Zhang Luoyan isn't my sister. Actually, she's... No. Before I could explain. This man actually got into character in a second. Big tears just started rolling down. My heart aches. Brother, don't you even recognize your own sister? So love will disappear, right? Hey. Little Xian, I'll hit your chest. Such beautiful words. Why dedicate them to you, Yao, that old woman? What a perfect metaphor for the phases of the moon. It's like I love Wuyan. But she's my sister. I hope we can be together forever. 1,000 miles apart, we share the same moon. Senior brother Zhang, your literary talent is remarkable. Under the attic, the disciples of Hong's sect actually cheered wildly, like a roaring tsunami. Have I just conquered a sect? Senior brother Zhang, you're astonishingly talented. I feel inferior to you. Literature is truly your forte. There is no distinction between you and me. Task completion reward, 20 mana points. Take off, the system is in hand. I have mana. It turns out the fool is me. I originally wanted to make things difficult for him, but instead, he came up with a timeless quote, and Zhang Yi's every word and line. It clearly hides love for you, Yao. No. Only I can win Zhang Yi's heart. Zhang Yuan. What's so good about that old woman, Yu Yao? She's simply not worthy of your poems. If I get another chance, would you write poems for me? What's going on? She's fallen for me. Also, have you ever liked me? What the hell? Is this a confession? Gao Zongyue Yao is here. Let my disciple go. You want him to leave unharmed, right? Then it's not too much for me to give him a gift, right? Zhang Shiji, take my specialty with you before you leave. Hey, hey, hey. I'm not a pervert. Just now, Zhang Yi. Have you ever liked me? I really can't handle this. Everything about you is great, but you're not my Yueyao Shizuan. As for liking. In my eyes, you're just a passionate senior. Is it just the feeling of a senior? No. That's not it. You took my intimate clothing. You clearly like it. But it's fine. I can understand young people like you who are shy. Oh my. This is incredible. Incredible. So senior brother is a pervert. I didn't expect senior brother Zhang had such a fetish. I admire you. Stop being shy. It's not what you think. I was just curious, took it for research purposes. Now I'm returning it to its rightful owner. Why is it missing? Looks like when the mission was completed, the BT system took the personal clothing. An explanation is just an excuse. An excuse is the truth. You'll take me as your master. We can discuss the Tao every day. Old hag. Don't try to steal my Daozong disciple, Zhang Yi. We've come to rescue you, elder sisters. You're finally here. I'm the boss of my own territory. Daozong women don't belong here, running wild. Die. Shut up. Get lost. Ah. We'll be back. No way. It's over. Barbie QD, shout it out. Shout it loud. Even if you scream your lungs out, no one will come to save you. Qinglian Witch. Don't get too cocky. What is this sound? Daozong Yueyao is here. Don't touch my disciple. Zhang Yi. We've brought the sect leader here. If you live a life of trouble, you'll eventually have to pay the price. Master. Sect leader, you're so beautiful. Not good. The old woman actually showed up. The heartless fairy is just as beautiful as the rumors say. I'm starting to envy Zhang Yi for having such a great master. Humph. Brother, you're not allowed to look. She's so beautiful, no wonder she's the heartless fairy. I want to join the Tao sect. I also want the heavenly immortal master. She's so beautiful, I envy her so much. Qing Lian, as juniors, we should focus on the Tao. It's better for us elders to remain silent. But your good disciple is very proactive. Peeping while I bathe and taking my personal clothing? Nonsense. My disciple practices the way of ruthlessness. How could he do such a thing? Senior brother Zhang is a noble person. How could he steal Elder Qinglian's clothing? He might be a beast in human clothing, after all. If senior brother Zhang likes it. How much can I offer? Zhang Yi is impressive. He easily did what I wanted to do. Help. This is such a major social death scene. No matter what. As an elder, don't bully the weak. Otherwise, I won't go easy on you. Such overwhelming pressure. This old woman is truly terrifying. The sect master is in seclusion. I'm no match for her alone. I have no choice but to retreat. Old woman. The humiliation I suffered today will be repaid tenfold in the future. I will get Zhang Yi in the end, no matter what. Today, I must see Zhang Yi leave unharmed. I'll take my leave now. You're leaving without a scratch, right? Then it wouldn't be too much for me to give him something extra, right? Zhang, my apprentice. Take this special gift of mine. Then leave the sect, okay? Hey, hey, hey. I'm not a freak. No need to explain. Freaks always say they're not freaks. Brother Zhang, take care on your way. Sister Luo Yen, come visit often. Brother, this is my ex-underwear. Brother, this pair of plain S socks is for you. It's our token of love. These are my shorts. Please accept them, brother. No need, I really don't have that kind of fetish. It's over, it's over. Sister Luoyen. Take these snacks. Help us deliver the love letter. Huh, is this heaven? Only kids make choices. I want it all. Let's go. You foodie, no. I haven't finished eating yet. We've finally returned to the Tao sect. This trip has truly been full of dangers. It's great to follow Senior Brother around. He got so many delicious foods. Senior Brother Zhang, you're finally back. The Master is waiting for you at Moonshadow Peak. The Master will see me tonight. Is she hoping to enjoy the beautiful scenery and spend a pleasant evening together? Master is here. Even her silhouette is so beautiful. Let me watch a little longer. Since you're here. Don't hide anymore. As expected, Master is powerful. She immediately sensed my presence. Stop talking nonsense, I called you here for something important. Your performance in the Tao debate at the Earth sect was good, but that was just a small occasion. In 3 days, the Great Zhou Dynasty will hold the beast-slaying tournament. It's a great opportunity for training. You should go. The beast-slaying tournament. Since it's a grand event hosted by the Great Zhou Dynasty, the saint body of the twin pupils, Yi Haoren, will definitely be there, right? My master not only protected me, but also gave me a great sword. I want to repay my master. I'll give you something equally hard. What hard thing? Don't talk nonsense. Just now. At the beast-slaying tournament, Yi Haoren, we're finally going to meet. As the eldest disciple of Tianzong, and having awakened the sacred eye physique, it's only natural he'll participate. You two are bound to clash. Master, don't worry. If it comes to a contest with him, I won't bring shame to Daozong. In the past, you could win him with your wit. In the future, you will win with your martial skills as well. That's great, but for the sake of caution, I will give you a divine weapon. This sword is called the Yang Sword. It was forged alongside my Moon Sword. It contains the essence of the supreme Yang energy. It can cut through all living things. A gift for you today. Master, you are too kind to me. Master not only protects me, but also gives me a divine weapon. I really don't know how to repay her. Suddenly, a ding sound echoed in my mind. The system has issued a task. Share the Tao fruit reward with Master Yueyao. Success reward, S rank, poetry, immortal swordsmanship. Failure, struck by a thunderbolt once. Time limit, 3 minutes. The Ghost system finally released a reliable task. Even without this task, I will repay my master. My master gave me such a good sword. I must repay them. I'll give you something really solid. What solid thing? Don't talk nonsense. Master, why are you blushing? Don't think too much. I'm talking about this Tao fruit. This is the fruit of the Tao spirit tree. With your current strength, how could you possibly obtain it? Maybe you took some shortcut. I won the debate with Daoist Qinglian to obtain this fruit. Master, don't worry about it. Just eat it. It should be very helpful for you in the tribulation stage. The world is heartless. People's hearts are cold. You must think more for yourself. You so casually give precious things to others, but others wouldn't care about you. But Master is not just anyone else. You just now gave me a sword far exceeding the value of a Tao fruit. I gave you the Yang sword because I was worried your strength was too weak. And you disgraced the Tao sect at the beast-slaying conference. Alright. I understand Master's intention. It's split in two. We, Master and disciple, share this blessing. This should be acceptable, right? If Master doesn't accept it, then I will accept it for now. Only this once. This will not happen again. Mission complete. Reward, Poet's Sword Technique, automatically learned. The sword technique is actually made up of verses, and it continuously flows into my mind. I can easily comprehend it. I must try it out when I get the chance. Master, I want to see you eat something of mine with my own eyes. You're going too far. Forget it. I have no intention of bantering with you anymore. This fruit's medicinal power is astonishingly abundant. The potency of this medicine is incredible. The powerful force is continuously crashing through my body. This feeling is so strange. I shared it with my master. No wonder it's a fruit infused with the power of the Tao of Heaven. Its effects far exceed those of ordinary rare treasures. Zhang Yi actually effortlessly devoured and absorbed the fruit of the Tao. Even the supreme sacred body wouldn't be this fast. Good, with the power of the fruit of the Tao. And Master's Yang sword. I'll definitely defeat Yi Haoren at the beast-slaying tournament in 3 days. Don't be overconfident. According to the intelligence we've gathered, Yi Haoren's current strength is higher than yours. He is also a saint body. Yi Haoren's strength has actually surpassed mine. Could he have someone powerful guiding him? But no matter what, I must defeat him. Master, don't worry. I will proceed with caution. Be careful when dealing with her. For your next journey, let Zhang Luoyan accompany you for further training. That little meat-loving loli may be a bit of a troublemaker, but her strength is still decent. I hope she doesn't cause any more trouble for me this time. She's truly a foodie. Gee, is she really going to eat a whole pig for breakfast? TCH. Big brother doesn't understand life at all. I'm going to find some mushrooms and roast them to eat. We're almost at the location of the Beast Slayer tournament. The beasts are really starting to increase, I'll give them that. This girl's roast pig smells pretty good. What is this? A beast. It grabbed the pig and ran off. Oh my god, I roasted that pig all morning. Quick, chase it. Don't let it get away. I haven't had human roasted meat in a long time. It smells so good. You beast. Give me back my pig. I'll bite you to death. Ouch, that hurts. Let go. Although I'm not human. You really are a dog. Forget it, I'll fill my stomach first. I'd rather die than starve to death. Finally caught you. Binding Immortal Technique. Let me show you our Daozong's unique Binding Immortal Technique. Senior brother is amazing. Lost it. This rope can actually make one lose their strength. And after flying for so long, I can no longer maintain my giant beast form. I'm so hungry, I want to eat meat. Damn. How did she turn into a little loli? Ah, she looks even more delicious than Piggy. Look, this cold and beautiful woman is my master. Her name is Yu Yao, the leader of the Dao sect. She's famous in the martial world for sending away countless admirers. She is known as the Heartless Fairy. I'm Zhang Yi. He is a traveler from another world. He was raised by his master since childhood. He is the master's only male disciple. In order to complete the system task, I risked my life to confess to my master. Although I didn't truly succeed, I still received the supreme sacred body as a reward from the system. Since then, every time Master sees me, her face always turns slightly red. I feel that Master's unfeeling heart is slowly being broken. I'm not far from truly succeeding. 2 days ago, I completed the sex trial. The passionate Taoist Qinglian gave me a special gift. And I also successfully completed the system task, and obtained a Dao fruit. After returning to the sect, my master gave me a pair of couple swords. From then on, she used the moon sword, and I used the sun sword. I also shared the Dao fruit I almost became, a furnace cauldron to obtain with my master. Master sent me to participate in the beast-slaying conference. I am about to face my nemesis, the double-pupiled sacred body, Yi Haoran. I must defeat him. Today is the day. I'm heading to the Beast Slayer tournament with the adorable little loli, Zhang Luoyan. On the way, we caught a monster that stole Junior Sister's roasted peichi. I didn't expect it not only to shape-shift into a human form, but also turn into a cute, innocent little loli. What should I do with her? She just ate some meat. The older siblings shouldn't make things difficult for the child, right? How about we eat this delicate little demon instead? He eats the pig, we eat it. It's perfectly reasonable. Children eat it. Are you monsters? I guess it can't be helped. Actually, I'm a reincarnated divine beast, ZZ. I'm a protected species. Can't eat this. The divine beast should taste even better. Who are you trying to fool? Since when did you look like this? You're clearly just an ordinary little girl with feet and wings. System task, recapture the reincarnated self. Successful completion rewards 15 mana points. Failure results in Zhang Luoyan turning into a dog. Time limit, 5 minutes. Then there shouldn't be any problem. Besides, failure just means Zhang Luoyan turns into a dog. Let's just subdue her. Luoyan. As a disciple of the Daozong sect, how can you casually kill? We can subdue her and make her our mount. Then let's eat her after she's finished being our transportation. Big Lu's sister. Please, be a decent person, okay? Don't completely wipe them out. Beast taming. If you don't want to be eaten, be obedient and let me tame you. What's going on? Did I fail? Penalty for failed taming, Zhang Luoyan turns into a dog. For a whole day. Senior brother, what are you doing? What kind of lousy spell is this? A mistake. It was purely an accident. It seems ordinary beast taming techniques can't subdue divine beasts. Heh. The tables have turned. Let's see how you'll eat me after you become a dog. Take this kick. Shut up. Something's wrong. They've turned into dogs, but why are they still so strong? Master-servant contract. Break. This time, it'll definitely work. I heard that people who don't leave a dog head emoji in the comments section We'll be forced to sign a master-servant contract. So it's really true. Such a strong spiritual aura. It can actually force a contract with me. Alright, Xiao Baizhe. From now on, you're my transportation. This villain actually used a head pat to trick someone. Is that how he tricked them? Senior brother, I suggest we keep him as emergency rations. We can eat him if we get really hungry one day. You should worry about scaring yourself instead. From now on, it's cute, doggy. You're still saying this is all my fault. Alright. Leaving a dog head in the comments will cancel it. Let's keep going. Good dog, follow me and keep quiet. At this time, the beast-slaying tournament on Joyo Mountain was already crowded. How boring. The situation is getting worse, giving some weaklings who haven't liked or followed a chance to participate in the beast-slaying tournament. Do your best. This work will lend you a helping hand, Blood Princess. I don't need your help, I can win the championship myself. You forced me to awaken the reincarnation saint body before. That already crossed my line. Humph. I just couldn't stand the supreme saint body. I just wanted you to become stronger. I only want to gain strength through my own efforts. You've been residing in my body for 3 years. It's time for you to leave. Leave, people like the scent of your blood. You've already become unable to extricate yourself. What are you afraid of? Anyway, I am a soul entity. Others won't notice. No one will ever know you have a personal little sister. Let go. Hey. Isn't that Yi Haran from Tianzong? They all say Yi Haran's strength is extraordinary, but why does he look like a mere decoration? The double pupil's sacred body should be great for refining medicine, it must be very nourishing. You're looking for death. Things less than ants don't deserve to live in this world. Truly, not worth the pity. Such good blood essence, don't waste it. Even though it's just some low-level blood essence. But it's still better than nothing. Those people were just joking. Why did Yi Haran strike so ruthlessly? Although Yi Haran is incredibly handsome, he's such a scary and terrifying man. Xiao Zizhe, slow down, no, go faster, faster. It's over, I can't stop the car. Who could possibly crash like this? This is really giving me a headache, I feel so dizzy. I'm about to throw up. Zhang Yi. The supreme sacred body has finally arrived. Yi Haran, we're finally meeting. The two geniuses from the heavenly sect and the Tao sect have arrived. Which is more heaven-defying, the supreme sacred body or the double pupil's sacred body? Silence. It's the envoy of the great Zhou dynasty. The beast-slaying tournament is about to begin. Is it starting? Invitation to the beast-slaying tournament. Young cultivators from across the land slay demonic beasts to rid the world of harm. The one who slays the most demonic beasts will be crowned a celestial master. Reward, 1 million spirit stones. The great Zhou dynasty is purely exploiting people, using the tournament as an excuse to have people clear out demonic beasts for free. Will we be treated as demonic beasts and slaughtered? I'm so scared. Zhang Yi. I lost to you in the last literary contest. This time, I swear I will wash away the humiliation. This person is just as delusional as the senior brother. What kind of dragon overlord speech is this? Triggered the destiny mission, defeat Yi Haran in the beast-slaying tournament. Successful reward, random skill book and 30 mana points. Failure results in meridian rupture and cultivation loss, time limit, 3 hours. Defeating Yi Haran comes with a reward. Then I'll take this seriously. Bring the bird over. I, Zhang Yi, only seek a defeat. Then let's settle it on the field. It's my prey. I've got the tiger under control. Even the immortals can't save it. I'm serious. Hurry, use the reversed eyes. Zhang Yi. I will never rest until you're dead. Power of the double pupils. Are you revealing your cards now? Then let me see what you can do. The beast-slaying tournament has finally begun. As cultivators, we have no fear of battle. Everyone, step aside. All the demonic beasts are mine. A bunch of delinquents. Yelling so loudly. What if we attract the monster army? We'll all die. I swear, you two must think I'm your mount. Stop talking. Bird, hurry and go. We're waiting to slaughter the demon beasts and feast. Xiao Hao, do you have any plans? Call me Yi Haran. I've said it many times already. Let those small fries scout the way. We'll strike at the end and take them all down in one go. Very good, no wonder you're the host of my Blood Princess. Everyone, does that demon beast look a bit familiar? Author, are you serious? It doesn't seem like an ordinary demon beast. I can sense the intense presence of a wild beast. Everyone, get ready for battle. It's the spiritual transformation stage demon beast, the Shiba Inu king. What bad luck, encountering such a powerful demon beast right at the start. Get out of the way, everyone, just die. Who are you? The experts always appear at the most dangerous moments. And I am the expert. I will be the one to end this vicious dog. So it's Master Ma from the Hunyuan sect. Master Ma was the champion of the last beast-slaying tournament. With Master Ma here, any monsters or evil spirits will be reduced to ashes. Even a 200-plus gene cultivator can't move a single finger of mine. A mere vicious dog can only bark wildly. And will be driven to death by my rage. Watch closely. Cultivating immortality is about channeling your strength. Use a little force to move a lot. This move of mine is called Thousand Birds Lightning 5-Strike Whip. Get ready to take it. Receive, channel, release. To hell with you. So much nonsense. You're not even following the immortal code, resorting to sneak attacks. Mouse tail juice. Master Ma. I was careless, didn't dodge in time. Was the fight that intense? Look, it's Senior Brother Zhang Yi. Senior Brother Zhang Yi is here. Such a headache. Wherever I go, I have my little fanboys. Zhang Yi, it's up to you now. Rest in peace. I will avenge you. He died so tragically. You're all going to pay for this. Damn it. It's back. Get out of the way. I'll handle this appetizer. Perfect chance to try out the yang sword my master gave me. Take it by surprise. Quick battle, quick resolution. Die, you monster. Damn it. My clothes. What kind of forbidden sword technique is this? If it weren't for my high defense, I'd probably be shattered into 1,000 pieces. I must escape, but where can I go? Let's leave this little dog to the kind-hearted people like us. Senior Brother Zhang Yi is so handsome. The Supreme Saint body truly lives up to its reputation. Don't idolize me. I'm just a legend. Enemy subjugation mission complete. Reward, half-step smiling pill. Why did the mission suddenly complete? Did we subjugate the enemy? Has their heart already been broken? Got slapped for nothing. I didn't even see their face. The room had a strange atmosphere just now. It must be a spirit. They were powerful individuals in their lives. They still retain consciousness after death. And they've preserved some of their cultivation. So that's it. You know so much. I'll call you Xiao AI from now on, of course. I am the divine beast of the self-resolving realm. I understand the laws of all things in the heavens and earth. An absolute top student. Who is coming? The power behind Yi Haoran, perhaps, if I'm not mistaken. You went to find Zhang Yi, right? So what if I did? He even touched me. You blockhead. Aren't you jealous? Aren't you angry? Don't you like me, this older sister? Then you like men. Even less so. I only want to eliminate all obstacles, including Zhang Yi. One day, the entire cultivation world will be subjugated to me. Yi Haoran is even more ruthless than Zhang Yi, who cultivates the path of no emotion. It seems the future is destined to be a battle of fate between the two of them. After 2 days of travel, I've finally returned to Daozong. What's that noise? Is the earth shaking? Senior Brother is back. I heard he won the beast-slaying tournament. Don't get too close. Be careful, Master might think we're up to something. What a cute creature. It feels really good, don't touch it anymore. You're going to break it. What are you all doing? Making such a racket, how disgraceful. Zhang Yi, come with me. I have something to tell you. My master is actually speaking to me directly. I have a bad feeling about this. You performed well this time. You defeated Yi Haoran. This can be considered your first step in cultivation. But remember not to be proud and complacent. My enemies in the future will certainly not be limited to Yi Haoran alone. I can only rely on fate and strive for higher realms of strength. Also, one more thing. Don't flirt around anymore. Don't forget, you are my, Yu Yao's, disciple. You cultivate the path of no emotion. You actually stole Qinglian Daochang's personal clothing before. I've already investigated everything. I haven't had the chance to settle the score with you yet. Master, are you jealous? Jealous? No matter what, I only like you, Master. Rebellious disciple. You never learn. Master, what are you doing? Ouch. Senior Brother. Luo Yen. Why are you just standing here in a daze? Is something on your mind, Senior Brother? I'm being forced into marriage. Let's talk calmly. Don't resort to violence. What do you mean by being forced into marriage, Luo Yen? Why are you standing here in a daze? Is something on your mind, Senior Brother? I'm being forced into marriage. Let's talk calmly. Don't touch me. What's going on with this forced marriage? My father arranged the marriage for me. He wants me to marry the crown prince of the great Zhou dynasty in 10 days. Senior brother, marry me. That way, I'll have a reason to break off the engagement. Ridiculous. You want me to cuckold the crown prince? There's no other choice. Senior brother, help me. This is crazy. If Master finds out, both of us will be expelled from the sect. What are you two doing? Hugging each other like this is completely inappropriate. Master, you've misunderstood. It's like this, Master. Senior brother and I have already gotten married. Are you preparing to go home and meet your parents? What? Getting married? Senior brother, stop staring blankly. Let's elope together. Hey, wait a minute. The day the two of you return will be the day I execute you. Master, do you want to capture them? It must be Zhang Luoyan tempting senior brother. Zhang Luoyan has simply rebelled. She dares to compete with us for senior brother. Forget it. When these two misbehaving disciples return, I will naturally deal with them through punishment. Zhang Yi, you are always flirting around. It's time for you to experience what it's like to be misunderstood. You'll pay for your debts later. Then I'll be able to understand the benefits of pursuing the truth and detachment from worldly desires. You wretched thing. You made my master misunderstand me. What else could I do? This is a disaster. I'm being showered with love from countless worlds, and yet you drag me back out again. Am I destined to be nothing more than a mount? Triggered heavenly mandate mission. Play the role of Zhang Luoyan's husband. Help her successfully cancel the engagement with Thunderbolt Gongji. Failure results in punishment, being struck by lightning every day. Time limit, 2 days. Damn. The magic brush of Maoyang. Although the reward is tempting, I am a person of integrity. How can I bow for just 5 bushels of rice? Luo Yen Nyangzi. Let's speed up. I'm eager to help you get out of this engagement. Okay, hubby. Showing off your affection, huh? Feeding me so much dog food. Do you think I'm a dog? By the way, why do you like to eat candied huzz so much? This actually has to do with my mother. It turns out Zhang Luoyan and her mother were always ostracized. Eventually reduced to servitude. The mother and daughter lived in a woodshed since childhood. They did hard labor every day. Occasionally, her mother would take out her saved sugar to make candied huzz for her. But later, her mother died of poisoning. No one will ever make her Tanhulu again. It turns out Zhang Luoyan's childhood was so pitiful. You need to stay happy. Let your mother see from another world that you're doing well. She'll be at peace. Thank you, senior brother. I will pull myself together. We've finally arrived. Zhang Luoyan's home. The general's residence of the Great Zhou. The young lady is back. Who is the man by her side? He's so handsome. Could he be the man the young lady is keeping outside? Unfilial daughter, how dare you return? The person with her is Zhang Luoyan's father, General Zhang Wufang. And her stepmother, along with her stepbrother, Zhang He. Father. I have already married senior brother Zhang Yi. Let the crown prince break off the engagement. What? You're going against the rules. The wild little brat thinks they've grown wings. You should just marry the crown prince and obediently follow the arrangement. You are the one who drove my mother out. And her poisoning and death are tied to you as well. Don't talk nonsense, wild brat. Luo Yen. How dare you speak to your stepmother like that? You little brat, I think you're asking for a beating. You all. Luo Yen, don't panic. I have a way. Control technique, activate. What's going on? My mouth just opened involuntarily. It's the laughing step pill the system rewarded me with earlier. It's coming in handy now. Let me let you taste the flavor. What did you put in my mouth? Zhang Yishou, you're going too far. Don't think just because you're the Taoist sect's top disciple, I can't touch you. The next moment, this woman fell into madness. The drug's effect is really something. Bitch, let me ask you something. Did you poison my mother back then? How is one? Only when she's dead can I securely ascend. Make your father give up on her. What? Something's definitely amiss. I not only want to kill your mother. I also want you to marry the crown prince and become my money-making tool. You vile woman. I want you dead. Zhang Luoyan is really ruthless. This woman looks like she's not going to make it. So many years have passed, Luoyan. Your stepmother doesn't deserve to die, does she? Useless trash. From now on, I, Zhang Luoyan, have no father like you. Looks like there's no avoiding a fight today. The Zhang family is really lively, huh? It seems I arrived at the right time. The people arriving are none other than the Crown Prince of Dezhou, Shen Chongqing, and Princess Shen Qinyu. Where is Miss Luoyan? Come quickly to greet your fiancé. I heard that Miss Luoyan and Zhang Yi both arrived. Where is Zhang Yi? What on earth happened? That the Crown Prince of Dezhou is barely clothed, just now. Zhang Luoyan publicly killed the stepmother who caused her mother's death, just as both sides were about to fight. Prince Shen Chongqing and Princess Shen Qinyu of the Great Zhou arrived. When Zhang He saw that the prince had arrived, he immediately complained, but to his surprise, the prince didn't want to get involved. It turns out that Princess Shen Qinyu and Zhang Luoyan have been childhood friends. No wonder one is named Qinyu. There's someone named Luoyan. Actually, the princess is mostly here for the handsome guy. She's always been Zhang Yi's biggest fan. She even keeps a portrait of Zhang Yi in her palace. To be honest, brother Zhang Yi, you're even more handsome in person. The Crown Prince and Zhang Yi are preparing to duel over Zhang Luoyan. Who would have thought the Crown Prince would send his 4 elite golden armor guards to face Zhang Yi? Zhang Yi saw that the opponent was a strong man focusing on physical strength, so he adopted a retreat strategy, following the principle of crush the eggs before hitting the person. To increase his chances of winning, he defeated the 4 golden armor guards one by one. Unable to remain calm, the Crown Prince finally took the field personally. But it's impossible to defeat the supreme sacred body. He was beaten quite miserably. Who knew that although the Crown Prince was brutally beaten, he inexplicably felt refreshed. He even had his Ren and Du meridians opened up. Seeing this, Zhang Yi, without hesitation, summoned the system-rewarded RPG Spiritual Energy Rocket Launcher. It's time to use the prestigious weapon. One shot to the soul. A mushroom cloud rises in the square. Your Highness, are you still alive? Little did we know, this shot sent the prince straight to a high sea. Zhang Yi's magical artifact actually has the effect of tempering the body. Such high defense. But what's with that strange expression? Turns out the prince is a pervert. After a brief moment of reminiscing, the Crown Prince was completely exhilarated. This prince hasn't been this excited in ages. But the next second, he received Zhang Yi's crippling kick. Zhang Yi. You're serious. The Crown Prince finally raised his flag in surrender. Yes. Senior brother won. Now we can finally break off the engagement. Zhang Yi then demanded that the Crown Prince fulfill his promise. Little did I know, the Crown Prince had already been completely conquered by Zhang Yi. Such a perfect man. He's clearly a guiding god sent from heaven. So the Crown Prince revealed his hand, saying, breaking the engagement is fine, but Zhang Yi must take me as his disciple. Bao Quan Daozong only accepts female disciples. Then consider me your older brother. Hearing this, the unrestrained and free-spirited Crown Prince wanted to acknowledge Zhang Yi as his older brother. The onlookers were all astonished. From then on, Zhang Yi and the Crown Prince addressed each other as brothers. The Crown Prince also promised he would not make things difficult for Zhang Luoyan again. At this moment, a system voice announced. Zhang Yi received a reward, the Divine Brush. He hadn't even been happy for 3 minutes. The princess, Shen Qinyu, standing nearby, also requested to join the Dao sect. Do the Crown Prince and the princess both want to latch on to me? The system task is here again. Help the princess join the Dao sect. Let her become a disciple of Master Yueyao. It's for the attributes. No hesitation. I agree. This made the Crown Prince extremely envious. This is gender discrimination. Don't force me to change genders. I wonder how Master Yueyao, who is always flirting around, would feel right now. What would the angry Zhang Yi think? How would he feel? Master Zhang Yi, you and I are truly fated. This is unbelievable. This is not scientific. Oh no. I actually saw Taoist Qingnian bathing in the wild. It seems I can't escape today. Zhang Luoyan and I rode our steeds back to Daozong. But Princess Shen Qinyu insisted on coming along. 2 girls in my arms. I suppose I qualify as a righteous gentleman. Wow. So happy. Cuddling with Brother Zhang Yi. Brother Zhang Yi, what are you? Something's poking me. It's just something perfectly normal. No, I'm too hungry to fly anymore. Xiao Zai's, who fainted from hunger, caused our plane to crash with the 3 of us. As a result, Zai's reverted to human form. I was used as a human cushion by the 2 girls. I'm going to find some food. You 2 rest here for a while. Xiao Bai Zai, don't die. Drink some of the salty water squeezed from the socks first. Strange, there's actually spiritual energy here. It's a natural spirit spring. Wait. It looks like someone's there. It's actually Daoist Qinglian. Oh my, it's Zhang Yi, my nephew. I have to say, we are truly destined. It is said that those with pure hearts. I will leave a rose in the comments. Then I won't be able to see the bandage anymore. I don't know if it's real or not. What the hell? Who takes a bath fully clothed? This is just so unrealistic. Why are you here, senior? I was injured while hunting a monster. I'm recovering here in this spiritual spring. Master Qinglian suddenly used the art of transposition and change of clothes. In just one move, he managed to get dressed so quickly. Disciple Zhang Yi. Last time it didn't work out as planned. But this time, you can't escape. It seems like there's no way to avoid fate today. Do I really have to obey Master Qinglian? I feel like I'm letting my master down. Suddenly, a ghost sheep charged towards us from the distance. Master Qinglian was previously injured by it. This is a top-tier metamorphosis stage demonic beast. This time, I swear to subdue this vile creature. The godly brush I received as a system reward should come in handy. Watch me fuse with the earth. It's done. This beast is named Thin Dog Big Yellow. With a roar, Big Yellow lunged at the underworld demon sheep. Is this the spirit beast Zhang Yi summoned? Something feels off about it. But with just one strike, Big Yellow heroically sacrificed itself. Damn. Looks like the art style affects the battle power. Then I'll draw a net to trap you. It worked. The golden net materialized. The Hellfire Demon Goat is firmly tied up. Master Zhang, well done. This time, it's definitely doomed. Dao Pattern Wave. Daoist Qinglian unleashed his ultimate move. The Hellfire Demon Goat was struck in the forehead. It collapsed without a sound. We won. This time, it's all thanks to Master Zhang's help. I must properly thank Master Zhang for his assistance. Don't be shy. Let's experience fervent love together. Oh no, my resolve is crumbling. Master. Master. I can't betray my master. Triggered Heavenly Mandate Quest, on-the-spot writing. Express your love for Master Qinglian through literature. Success reward, God-level painting ability. Failure, impotence for life. The time limit is 10 minutes. The system's idea is good, using literary creation to change the topic. It can suppress Daoist Qinglian's Yu fire. Senior, in this situation, I suddenly feel like reciting a poem. I must have misheard. Zhang Yi wants to recite a poem for me. A sudden heat rises deep within me. You previously wrote lyrics for Yu Yao. I want my love to be longer than hers. For the mission, I can only find a way to satisfy her. How about creating something with the word lotus as the theme? Given the situation, I want to write an essay for my senior on loving the lotus. On loving the lotus? Junior Zhang, are you expressing yourself to me? The flowers of land and water, plants and trees. Those that are beautiful are many. The world loves the peony. But I alone love the lotus, which rises from the mud yet remains unstained, cleansed by the clear water, yet not seductive. It can be admired from afar, but cannot be touched or played with. I say the chrysanthemum is the symbol of reclusion. The peony represents wealth and nobility, but who shares my love for the lotus? Suddenly, the entire lotus pond blooms in unison. A golden radiance spreads out. Mission completed. Reward, godlike painting ability. Zhang, your literary talent is remarkable. It can even cause the spiritual spring to blossom. You are truly a sage of literature in this world. And it's especially written for me, such a delightful surprise. Our love can actually go even deeper. Why is the senior even more excited after the creation? The situation is difficult to handle. Am I, Zhang Yizhen, really going to fall into this trap? Zhang Yi and Zhang Luoyan have already violated the sect rules. I haven't even had time to settle old scores. Now they want me to accept a disciple. Is that possible? Shenkuan bag, open. Master, spare me, just now. Zhang Yi, our love could actually go even deeper. The gap is hard to bridge. The words can't satisfy Daoist Qinglian. Am I really going to fall into this today, Zhang Yi? Qinglian, you can have my body. But you will never have my heart. Then let me ask you, if you like Yu Yao a lot, how much do you like me? 5 out of 10. Am I only half of her? No. I want all of it. Damn. Are you a tigress or something? It hurts so much. Qinglian Daoist master throws me to the ground. One day, I'll win your heart and have your body for myself. Before leaving, she looked back at me. She actually cried. Yu Yao can make your heart flutter. I, Qinglian, can do the same in the future. It's over. After being targeted by Taoist Qinglian, there will be no good end. I'll leave you the corpse of the netherworld demon sheep. I only want the inner core. Until we meet again. I swear I'll make you fall head over heels for me. Prostrate yourself beneath my, Qinglian's, wings. Ah. I'm actually a little disappointed. Maybe next time. I won't be able to resist Taoist Qinglian's charms. After all, I haven't truly cultivated the path of no emotion. I dragged the netherworld demon sheep back. Anyway, there's nothing to eat. Just eat roasted lamb. Zhang Yi, you smell like a woman. What? Are you kidding? Shinshinu, are you a dog? Your nose is so sensitive. How could that be? We're out in the wilderness, where would there be any women? It's the smell of a lie. This is so scary. I'm so scared. Alright. Shinyu, stop overthinking. I quickly changed the subject to barbecue. What? Barbecue. As soon as these two foodies heard there was meat, they immediately turned their attention to it. Brother Zhang Yi is acting strange. There must be something wrong. Wait until I find his weakness. Then I can do whatever I want to him. At dusk. We finally made it back to the Tao sect. I hope the master doesn't notice. Otherwise, we'll definitely face severe punishment. Zhang Yi, weren't you supposed to be back home seeing your parents after marrying Zhang Luoyan? How dare you show your face here? Master. It's over, I'm dead this time. Master's murderous gaze is impossible to hide. Master Yue Yao is so beautiful. I originally joined the sect for Brother Zhang Yi. Now, I suddenly want to change my target. Master. Actually, Brother Zhang Yi went to help Sister Luoyan break off her engagement. Who are you? I'm Master's little fangirl. Princess Shinshinu of the Great Zhou Dynasty. Brother Zhang Yi said he would introduce me to Master as a disciple. I must leave behind some treasure. Damn, you dare to trick me. The brick is indeed a must-have for home travel. An ancient artifact that kills and causes disaster. Even a dragon can't stop it. Let me see what treasures you have on you. We're both divine beasts. The dragon clan loves to hoard treasures. What are you going to do? It's normal for cultivators to rob others. Big brother, no, I don't have anything on me. Is this really someone from the Taoist sect? Isn't the Taoist sect all about morality? For such despicable behavior, I just want to say, let me just go with the flow. Young Master Zhang, give me one too. After the incense sticks, Long feels so wronged. Don't flip through it anymore. They've already got nothing left. Sigh, the dragon whip is too small. Had to squeeze out some top-quality dragon blood. Zay only robbed air. The dragon clan is really poor. This is all the money they have. The mysterious rope that was pulled from his body is surprisingly elastic. Ha! Dragon scales can be used to refine medicine. Zhang Yi, you bastard. I'll never let you get away with this. Suddenly, the wind blew, and my butt got cold. Shit, where's my belt? Look! The dragon kin Akuan is actually this small. In this moment, the dignity of my dragon kin is completely shattered. Finally, we've arrived. This is the Great Barbarian Forbidden Zone. Why are there so many corpses everywhere? We need to be careful. These people died horribly. They must have encountered a powerful monster. Dust to dust, ashes to ashes. All I can do. It's just to help them keep their belongings from when they were alive. Senior brother is going too far. We all make money together. I don't want to work anymore. I just want to be a lazy monster. Everyone be careful. Something's wrong here. Those dead bodies have come back to life. Everyone, retreat. Don't forget to take the treasure. There's a great hall here. Hurry, go inside and take shelter. The door's been knocked open. Come with me. Damn. So many zombies. The dead outside must have been poisoned by their venom. Master. It looks like you've led us to the monster's lair. Don't worry. A golden core level zombie can't defeat us. Young Master Zhang, let's attack together. Take this. Foxtail binding technique. Nice job. Now it's my turn to show my real skills. Poet Immortal Sword Technique, Shadow Sword Art. Kill 1 in 10 steps. Traveling thousands of miles without a single stop. He actually instantly killed so many zombies with one move. It seems young Master Zhang Yi's swordsmanship has reached the pinnacle of perfection. There's a portal here. It should be the entrance to the Forbidden Treasure Vault. Chen Xiaokui and I will go in and investigate. You stay here for now. Senior brother, be careful. No good. Those zombies are catching up. We can't hold senior brother back. We have to fight too. This time, we absolutely cannot disgrace senior brother. What will Shinshinyu's ability be? In my name. Summon, Divine Beast Zihu. Zihu. Bite them. So this is the legendary Zihu. I haven't read much, don't try to fool me. This cat is even smaller than my little self, Zeiss. The giantization technique can make weapons bigger. It should be able to make animals bigger too, right? Wow. So cute and giant. Zihua, charge. Hey, do you want some dried fish? Does Zihua eat fish? Wherever I throw the dried fish, it pounces on it. This is so fun. Let's keep throwing food over there. Go, little white tiger. Behind the portal is indeed a treasure trove. Xiaokui, you go find something. I'll stand guard. I feel like there's killing intent here. Be careful. A sudden noise came from not far away. What was that? Is he the so-called Bloodstorm Tyrant? What a boring person. Can't you let me rest in peace after I die? Why do I feel jealous when I see Zhang Yi holding another woman? Why would I be jealous? Speaking of which, who is the person that was retrieved by the Qiankuan pouch, just now? Anyone who dares to intrude on my slumber deserves to die. The red jade on the barbarian king's chest must be his bloodstone. Young Master Zhang, be careful. He's in the early nascent soul stage. His strength surpasses ours. Summon, Pen of the Gods. Awaken. My mighty warriors, kill them all. You want to play summons with me? I'll teach you a lesson today. Go. My stick figure army, we might not be strong. But we have the numbers. Stickman versus skeletons. Young Master Zhang, is this the legendary gang up? That's right. Our master taught us that if we can't win, we gang up on them. This is just the appetizer. This city destruction giant axe is the real killing weapon of this king. The barbarian king's power is too strong. Let's scatter and dodge. Xiaokui, distract him and draw his attention away. I'll find a chance to trap him. Good opportunity. Now's the time. Binding spell. Xiaokui, attack quickly. You two are really despicable. Stop talking nonsense. Take this, you bitch. Good opportunity. Swordsmanship. Flying sword, slash. No. I really want to live another 500 years. Finally got the barbarian king's blood. It seems the barbarian king's blood is the only core supporting his life. The barbarian tyrant is no more. Back then, the barbarian king invaded our tribe. Now, it's finally returned to its rightful owner. Cooperative treasure hunt mission complete. Reward, 60 mana points. Randomly acquired S-level skill. Summon spirit bomb and beast transformation. Throw bombs and transform into animals. The system is truly a prank expert. The mantis stalks the cicada, while the yellow bird waits behind. Zhang Yi. Hand over the barbarian king's blood. Thanks to Dragon Brother's teleportation skill. Not at all. It's all for the barbarian king's blood. Wow. So you two are together now. Brother Long and I became friends after fighting. He's a rare confidant. Brother Haran, you're my big brother from now on. Let's test my new spell on you two inseparable brothers. My new spell. Summoning, Spirit Bomb. Brother Dragon, I'll borrow your body for a bit. You're so despicable. Poor Long Tianyi was used as a shield. Excellent, Long Tianyi's mission is complete. Using someone as a human shield, as expected of you, Yi Haran. It's a pity you were still careless. Just behave like a beast. Beast creation technique. What kind of move is this? Why didn't my protective spiritual energy block it? Why did I turn into a dog? Where did Zhang Yi learn this dark magic? Ha! Yi Haran, this is your true nature. Good boy. From now on, we are of the same kind. I, Yi Haran, was a hero in my time. Now, I'm being chased like a dog. Double pupil. Open for me. It worked. Finally broke free from the control. Zhang Yi, come here and die. Watch out. Young Master Zhang saved me. Young Master Zhang is so handsome. Seeing Zhang Yi holding another woman, why do I feel inexplicably envious? I'm even a little jealous. This is bad. The hits are too hard. It's about to collapse here. We need to leave quickly. Zhang Yi. Next time, I won't let you off. This time, when we left, Master lent me the Qiankuan bag. Now it's useful. Universe bag, collect. No. Xueji has been taken away. What's going on? Yi Haran wasn't caught. Instead, a strange thing was collected. Master Zhang, quickly take my hand. Yi Haran didn't escape in time. He's in for some bad luck now. The Grand Master is out. Everyone, run. This place is going to be destroyed. A deafening crash sounded. The great forbidden land of the barbarians is completely ruined. Fortunately, we took the treasures out. That reminds me. Who is this person in the heaven and earth pouch? This is bad, this is bad. My power has been weakened. I was directly seen in action. Zhang Yi. I'll make sure you remember me forever. So, in Yi Haren's heart, I'm just a sister. But with Zhang Yi, I feel something special. Just now. The universe bag caught Xue Ji. Xue Ji's power was weakened, and she revealed her true form. I'm just an innocent soul who was mistakenly injured. You should release me. You're here now. Don't leave. We'll keep you to get information about Yi Haren. Now, just stay put. Be gentle, you're hurting me. Qin Xiaokui thinks I'm just after your looks. What nonsense is that? Am I really that kind of person? I heard some men have peculiar tastes. They even go after female ghosts. Stop overthinking. Let's leave quickly. This is goodbye for now. I don't know when we'll see each other again. Zhang Yi, extend your finger. Are you trying to make a pinky promise like a child? Could it be that Qin Xiaokui has fallen for me? But she grabbed my finger and bit it hard. I want you to always remember me. What the heck? Are you a dog or something? You don't have to bite someone to leave a deep impression. Even stunning beauties are joining the fray and trying to bite me. Have you all lost your humanity? Young Master Zhang, may we meet again. I hope you won't forget me. Daozong's welcome ceremony is as grand as ever. All my junior sisters are here to congratulate me on obtaining the barbarian king's blood. This is a little too enthusiastic. He's still not the eldest senior brother. Why are you guiding them to form a cheerleading team, and encouraging everyone to wear super short skirts? Suddenly, two figures appeared in the sky. Where is Zhang Yi? Give me back my son's life. It turns out that Yi Haren brought Long Tianyi and his son to seek an explanation. Zhang Yi. Why did you kill my son? Yi Haren, are you a cockroach? How come you're so tough? Don't you know how Long Tianyi died? And you still dare frame me? The evidence is irrefutable. I was the one who risked my life to bring Long Tianyi's body back. Zhang Yi, I want you to pay for your blood with blood. I was about to make my move on Long Baxian, when my master suddenly descended from the sky. Don't hurt my disciple, Dragon Clan reptile. How dare you attack my disciple in my Dao sect? Master came up with a single sword strike, almost severed Long Baxian's head. Merciless fairy, your disciple killed my son. Shouldn't you give me an explanation? Master, don't rush. I'll handle it. I, Zhang Yi, have done nothing wrong, so I have nothing to fear. This is a recording stone. I recorded what happened at the time. The truth is that Yi Haren used Long Tianyi as a human shield. That's how he died. I can't believe you had the time to record this in such chaos. Dealing with a scum like you, I naturally have to be extra cautious. Besides, your blood fiend is still in my Qianquan bag. You can ask her if you don't believe me. I want to ask, Yi Haren. Have you ever cared about me? Even a little bit? Why did you come this time? To save me, or simply to get revenge on Zhang Yi? I didn't expect Xue Ji to say such things. She still cares so much about how I feel about her. 6 years ago, I met Xue Ji while chopping wood. Since then, she's followed me every day, saying she wants to help me become stronger. You can't even overcome ordinary pain. Let me treat you. Train with me from now on. You will definitely become a powerful senior brother of Tianzong. Xue Ji. Since you want to know, then I'll tell you. I came to save you. You've always been the best sister to me in my heart. But apparently, in his heart, I'm only a sister. And towards Zhang Yi, I've developed a special feeling. Damn Yi Haren. You dare steal my woman. No, you stole my Qianquan bag. Master Yueyao listened. He's starting to want to draw his sword and kill again. Zhang Yi seems to really care about the woman in the Qianquan bag. This wicked disciple is just attracting trouble. It seems Yi Haren really is the killer of my son. The dragon Tianyi in his arms suddenly came back to life. Dad, I'm not dead. Turns out he used a fake death technique to save his life. Let's go chase that guy and settle the score. It's too late to chase after them. You should settle the score with me first. Compensate me for my mental distress before you leave, no refunds. Young man, speak properly. What do you mean by mental distress compensation? The master held his sword against his neck. Our Dao sect wins people over with virtue. If you want to leave, you must talk about morality. The Dragon Clan must show sincerity. Otherwise, where is the dignity of the Dao sect? Then stop talking. Hurry up and pay. Is this how the Dao sect wins people over with virtue? Father, if we don't comply, we might end up dead. Master Yueyao wants to cultivate with me. Zhang Yi, come find me tonight. Master. I'm yours tonight. Just now. The dragon father and son who came to Daozong to preach showed sufficient sincerity. This scene made Master Yueyao sigh, wondering if she had spoiled these disciples. Yueyao, you wait. Next time, you'll definitely get what's coming to you. The master wants me to quickly refine the blood of the barbarian king, and reach the core formation stage as soon as possible. Zhang Yi, come find me tonight, and I will lend you a helping hand. I'll help you refine the blood of the barbarian king. The master is clearly giving a hint. I must perform well tonight. I can't let the master down. Yi Haoren returned to Tianzong with Xueji. He seemed to be playing a big game. Xueji found men obsessed with imperial ambitions boring. At least, he should think of something interesting to do at night. Yi Haoren went directly to see his master, Emperor Zhou. He claimed he had obtained the barbarian king's blood, and was prepared to offer it to Emperor Zhou. Emperor Zhou immediately changed his expression. He wants to use the blood of the barbarian king to temper his body. This will give him a greater chance of withstanding the lightning tribulation during his breakthrough. Emperor Zhou didn't notice Yi Haoren using spiritual energy. He thought Yi Haoren was truly offering a treasure. He didn't expect that in the next second, he would be ambushed by his own disciple. Yi Haoren used the spirit-locking blade that Emperor Zhou gave him to suppress his spiritual energy. Then he used the blood chi mind control technique. He took control of his master. Poor Zhou Di thus became a puppet of his own disciple. Xiao Haohao, you finally have the air of someone who can accomplish great things. The ambitious Yi Haoren plans to utilize Zhou Di to control the entire Tianzong. Then he will gradually conquer the other sects. By this time, I had arrived at Yueying Peak. It was late at night and quiet here. It's the perfect time to take care of some business with my master. Zhang Yi, you finally arrived. Retreating will lead to punishment. How will the master punish me? I thought to myself, we're all adults here. Let's get straight to the point. There's no time to waste. Then sit down quickly. Sit. Sit for what? Wow, master is so direct. Master can see the useless thoughts in my mind. I was asking you to sit down and refine the blood of the barbarian king. Master said the yang energy in the blood of the barbarian king is too strong. It must be refined in a place with abundant yin energy. Then master began setting up a formation to help me gather the yin energy. I held the blood of the barbarian king and meditated to circulate my energy. Master activated the Tai Yin summoning array. The nearby yin energy instantly surged towards me wildly. Master and disciple working together, cultivation is effortless. With master's help, refining the barbarian king's blood is a piece of cake. The barbarian king's blood has all been converted into cultivation base. My overall strength is constantly rising. Although I didn't reach Yuaning, but I also reached the peak of transformation. Taking this opportunity, I plan to act as my master. Master. It seems I've gone astray. Zhang Yi, what's wrong with you? I used a spell to block my breathing, so master would think I'm absorbing too quickly, causing my body to be unable to withstand it. But in fact, I'm cheering inside. Finally, I succeeded in sticking to the master. The master picked me up and flew towards her room. Master, today I am yours. The master's room smells so nice. I don't want to leave tonight. But the master had already sensed that my bloodline was still active. She knew I was faking death. With a slight blush on her face, the master prepared to punish me. I'll punish this wicked disciple by making him sleep on the floor tonight. Let him reflect on his actions. Master's asleep. Why isn't she playing by the rules? Shouldn't she be showing concern for me? Master must have found out. But why doesn't he expose me? Could it be a hint for me to take the initiative? Unexpected. Master Yueyao's sleeping posture is so cute. Should I help master lie down properly? Just last night, is master hinting that I should take the initiative? I lay on the floor until dawn but didn't dare to make a move. I'm still too cowardly. I didn't dare to touch master. But if I really dared to touch the master, I'd probably be beaten to death. I didn't expect the master's sleeping posture to be like this. It's really making me think impure thoughts. The master suddenly turned over. Was she pretending to be asleep just now? Luckily, I didn't make a move. Otherwise, I'd definitely be dead now. Master asked me if sleeping on the floor was comfortable. So she was punishing me. Zhang Yi, you've repeatedly flirted with other women, and even fooled your master. What's worse is that you let Yi Haoren steal the Qianquan bag. I suddenly remembered that my master didn't stop Yi Haoren from escaping. Could it be that she deliberately let the Blood Queen inside escape? Tell me, how are you going to make up for this? If you're not able to satisfy me, you'll sleep in the dungeon every day. I quickly said I would never flirt with other women again, and I would get the universe bag back from Yi Haoren. My master didn't believe my promise to the woman at all. As for the universe bag, he demanded that I make Yi Haoren repay tenfold. I reassured my master. Extorting money is my specialty. My master patted my shoulder, about to encourage me. Suddenly, the door was pushed open. It was Shinshinu rushing in with the report. The people from Tianzong are attacking Daozong. Why is senior brother in the master's bedroom? They seem so close. Did they just do something unspeakable? Master and I are completely unperturbed. If they've come to our door, there's no need to be polite. The Dao Sect's mountain gate has already escalated into a heated battle. My master and I charged into the battle together, wielding our twin swords. The enemy was instantly thrown into chaos and defeated. The morale of the Dao Sect's forces surged. Their combat strength rose in an instant. With these weaklings, they're just walking to their deaths. Immediate counterattack. Then, level Tianzong. Suddenly, the sky was filled with murderous aura. A man, wielding a long halberd, shouted fiercely, "Merciless Fairy Yueyao, you finally showed yourself. Today, I, Zhou Di, will personally kill you all." They were all surrounded by bloody aura. It seems they've all been controlled by Yi Haoran. Then another person appeared in the sky. I said, "Old woman, why didn't you call anyone from the Imperial sect to fight?" So it's the long-lost Daoist Qinglian. Daoist Qinglian is here to help us. Looks like everyone understands the principle of, if the lips are gone, the teeth will feel cold. The master refused with a single word. He raised his sword and charged towards Emperor Zhou. I alone am enough. I don't need you, you wicked witch, interfering. But unexpectedly, Daoist Qinglian grabbed me in a hug. Alright then. I'll take my nephew Zhang Yi for a double date. We'll go to the heavenly sect and steal from them. The master scolded Qinglian for being shameless. She wasn't here to help the Dao sect. She came to steal my disciple. So what if I did? This time, Qinglian, am done being a human. What are you going to do about it? I'll make Qinglian listen to my orders. Once it's done, I'll give her a special reward. With Daoist Qinglian on our side, the Tianzong will definitely be finished this time. At this point, Yi Haoran had already become arrogant. He told the Blood Queen not to hide her presence anymore. They even appointed her as the strategist. Suddenly, a subordinate reported, "Someone is attacking the treasure vault." What? It must be Zhang Yi. Zhang Yi has gone to battle. There's not a blade of grass left. This isn't just a figure of speech. The system comes with its own storage space. Just the right size to store treasures. Qin Lian got a bit angry because I only robbed and didn't kill anyone. But she tolerated it for my special reward. Zhang Yi, you're so bold. Daring to ambush me? The red-eyed monster and blood maiden, you both arrived so quickly. The system task is here. Retrieve the Qiankun bag. Failure will drive Taoist Qinglian mad and assault the host. This punishment for failure is basically a reward the system gave me. How many times has Taoist Qinglian assaulted me now? Why is she like Qin Xiaokui, always wanting to bite me? Just now, Taoist Qinglian and I infiltrated the Tianzong to steal from them. When Yi Haoran and the Blood Queen arrived, I received a system mission. If the mission fails, Daoist Qinglian will go crazy and take advantage of me. Just how crazy will it be? I'm actually a little curious. Seeing that I was about to fight with Yi Haoran and the others, Daoist Qinglian stood in front of me. Yi Haoran said, "Do you think there's no one in the Tianzong?" Then he waved his hand and summoned the 4 great elders of Tianzong. So, Daoist Qinglian faced off against the 4 great elders. I'll face Yi Haoran and the Blood Princess. Zhang Yi, I'm almost at the nascent soul stage. Prepare to die. I interrupted his spell with one kick. It was too slow. Zhang Yi, you despicable scoundrel. What kind of righteous person are you? As a villain, you're still so childish. I really don't know how the Blood Princess taught him. Yi Haoran is after all not a weakling. It's inevitable that I'll take some hits. Blood Ji saw us fighting directly with fists and feet. She must have thought we were really losing it. We were originally hoping you two would shake hands and cooperate. Daoist Qinglian is struggling to fight 4 enemies at once. For now, he can't spare a hand to help me. I targeted Yi Haoran, who was gradually losing control. I can't move freely here. How about we go outside? As expected, Yi Haoran disregarded Blood Lady's warning and chased after me. Actually, I had already planted spiritual energy bombs nearby. Yi Haoran is finished. A loud explosion. Countless spiritual energy bombs detonated under Yi Haoran's feet. I didn't expect the combined power of the bombs to be this strong. Although it didn't kill Yi Haoran, it still seriously injured him. Yi Haoran, just stay in the pit and eat dirt. Yi Haoran questions Blood Queen about why she didn't act. Blood Queen thinks, how could I bear to strike against the man I like? If Yi Haoran hands over the Qiankun bag, I might consider sparing him. After all, the system's mission is more important. So the Qiankun bag is in Shui Ji's hands. She begged me not to harm Yi Haoran. I didn't expect Xue Ji to hand over the Qiankun bag willingly. This would be judged as mission failure. But being molested by Qinglian Daozhang, it's clearly a perk for me. At this moment, Qinglian Daozhang's mind suddenly became uncontrollable. Why did I suddenly want to soar through the skies with Zhang Yi? With just one move, she defeated the 4 Grand Elders. It seems her fighting ability is directly proportional to her passion. Suddenly, thick smoke and dust billowed from the distance. A powerful aura was rapidly approaching. Zhang Yi, come ride with me, let's gallop together. Let's enjoy the world's splendor. In one glance, she knocked me to the ground. The Blood Princess took the opportunity to escape with Yi Haoren. Humph. You dared to provoke the Saintess of the Southern Demon Kingdom? Quite a bold move. My master actually allowed me to keep the appointment. But I must take this opportunity to gather more information about the demon race. Then, my master turned around and prepared to go into seclusion. My master asked if I had anything else to say. I was about to express myself once more, but in order not to disturb her focus, I endured it. The master turned and looked at me. I felt that the master definitely knew what I was thinking. Master, I will work hard to become stronger. From now on, I will protect you. I believe in you. The Heavenly Mandate mission is here again. It actually wants me to take Qin Xiaokui as my maid. Failing turns me into a beast-eared cute girl. This damn system must be looking for trouble on purpose. I didn't expect the Qingqiu Fox tribe to be all female warriors. Humans actually have such handsome men. Let's all join in. Even the Fire Fox ancestor is throwing herself at me. Did I come here a bit too hastily? Young Master Zhang, your maid, Qin Xiaokui, is already in position. Come to bed now. This morning, I took the self-propelled carriage to the Southern Demon Kingdom's Qingqiu Mountain. The junior sisters all came to see me off. This time, I firmly decided not to bring Chen Yu or Luo Yan. I don't want them ruining my plans again. The eldest senior brother is definitely off to meet that fox spirit. At this moment, all I want to do is stab someone. Master Yueyao watched me leave. Next, she should enter seclusion to prepare for the tribulation. We finally reached Qingqiu Mountain, but I haven't seen a single fox demon. Suddenly, countless animal ears flashed in the forest. In the next second, I was surrounded by a group of fox tribe female warriors. Who are these invaders? How dare they trespass on Qingqiu Mountain? So many animal-eared girls. It seems the entire fox tribe is made up of women. This human is so handsome. Could he be Zhang Yi, the guest invited by the Saintess? I should quickly introduce myself, but so many fox spirit sisters like me. It's quite troublesome. Let's experience this first. Then we'll send him to the Saintess. What's going on? These people seem off. Did I just want to find peace of mind? Only to encounter such a big trial. Young Master Zhang, today we will settle the score and decide life or death. I'll make sure you enjoy this to the fullest. They didn't even spare my mount. Poor Zeiss has been stripped of his human form. Suddenly, Qin Xiaokui's shout of reprimand came from nearby. You are all so reckless, you are embarrassing our fox tribe. All the fox demons, kneel and apologize. Qin Xiaokui is truly worthy of being the Saintess. Her presence is truly commanding. Young Master Zhang, come with me. I'll take you to meet our clan leader, the Fire Fox ancestor. Qin Xiaokui immediately took my hand. Luckily, I didn't bring the fallen beauty with me. The Saintess prevents us from getting close to Zhang Yi, but she's taking advantage of him herself. She's hogging all the benefits. Qin Xiaokui asked me if I missed her during this time. I had to lie and say no. My heart only belongs to my master. But then, her 9 tails suddenly fluttered upwards without a breeze. Put your hand here and feel it first. Then tell me, is there an extra me in your heart? This Qin Xiaokui is still as shameless as ever, constantly challenging my resolve. Seeing her laugh so happily, I suddenly have a bad feeling. This time, having me come here can't be a good thing. I didn't expect young Master Zhang Yi to be so handsome. He is both strikingly handsome and exudes an elegant aura. Welcome to visit my Qingqiu Mountain. I had heard of the great and noble character of the Fire Fox ancestor. Seeing it for myself today, it truly is extraordinary. My compliments made the Fire Fox ancestor extremely happy. Immediately, he gifted me a bottle of top-grade golden scale pills. The golden scales of a carp are but a fish in the pond. This is a treasure that refines one's bloodline. Such a precious gift from my senior, there must be something else he seeks. It turns out the Fire Fox ancestor wants me to represent the Fox clan, participating in the Nanyao Kingdom's discussion conference tomorrow. This way, I can seize the opportunity to complete the intelligence gathering task my master assigned me. She also said the conference's prize is the precious 10,000-year thunderstruck wood. If I win, this treasure will be mine. 10,000-year thunderstruck wood is a treasure for resisting heavenly tribulation. Master will certainly need it. This time, I must win this. Seeing me so straightforward, the Firefox ancestor lunged at me directly. If it weren't for Qin Xiaokui stopping her in time, I would probably have been executed on the spot. Remembering the system task, I quickly set a condition. There needs to be a reasonable relationship for both sides to cooperate. Before the Firefox ancestor could speak, Qin Xiaokui impatiently said that she has a solution. Why not just marry me off to young Master Zhang? Fox ancestor immediately replied, if anyone's getting married, it should be me first, not you. It's not your turn. I said, then let Qin Xiaokui be my maid. That might not be appropriate. She's the saintess appointed by the Southern Demon Kingdom. To my surprise, Qin Xiaokui actually agreed without hesitation. I am willing to be young Master Zhang's maid. The system prompts, task completed. Reward, 2 great Dao fruits. And the kneeling technique that forces others to kneel. I didn't expect verbal consent to be enough. And what on earth is this kneeling technique? It's even an S-rank skill. At this point, even the Firefox ancestor no longer intervenes. No matter what the relationship is, as long as you're happy. The night falls. I should go rest in the guest room now. I heard that Zizay has already been arranged to a good place by the fox demons. Now I can relax. Looks like I can finally get a good night's sleep tonight. But who knew that inside, Qin Xiaokui was already waiting for me? What the hell? How are you here? As the young master's maid, the first thing I must learn is to serve him at night. Hasn't she always worn silk? Why has she suddenly switched to wearing satin? She's toying with my resolve. If serving young Master Zhang is a mistake, then I am willing to make the same mistake again and again. Young Master Zhang has not been attentive today. To make my point, I shall accompany you tonight for a discussion. Help. My Dao heart is on the verge of collapse. If anyone can return from a stroll around Qingqiu, and still maintain their Dao heart, they must be a divine being reincarnated as the Dao ancestor. Today, I have agreed to the request of the Firefox ancestor, to represent the Fox clan at the Dao discussion conference, and Qin Xiaokui agreed to be my maidservant. This allowed me to complete the system task, but as I returned to my room to prepare for bed, I was ambushed. As a young master's maidservant, the first thing to learn is to attend to him at night. Let him be strong, let him be strong. The breeze blows over the mountain. He's arrogant because he's arrogant. The bright moon shines over the great river. I've been silently reciting the 9-yang manual. Why is my sanity still decreasing? Qin Xiaokui noticed that my mind was unstable. She told me to make mistakes if I wanted to. Right. She's already my maid. What's there to hesitate about? Suddenly, a knock on the door brought me back to my senses. Is young Master Zhang here? Oh no, it's actually Firefox ancestor. Qin Xiaokui quickly jumped out of bed and crawled under it. If the ancestor finds me, I'm done for. Before I could answer, she actually pushed the door open and entered. Young Master Zhang, don't worry about being lonely tonight. I, your true self, will accompany you and discuss the Tao. Discuss the Tao? Who discusses the Tao in the middle of the night? The Firefox ancestor is no longer pretending. This venerable one has been constrained by identity, but now I need not hold back. The ancestor is usually proper and dignified. I never imagined that behind the scenes, they are even more charming and alluring than I am. This Firefox ancestor is even worse than Qinglian Daozhang. They start a fight at the drop of a hat. I quickly turn my head to avoid it. The first kiss must be reserved for the master. Qin Xiaokui, under the bed, is about to lose her temper. Zhang Yi won't really be taken by the ancestor, right, Master Qinglian? Looks like the young master has flirted with quite a few girls, huh? Then I'll let you experience. The difference between us two is young Master Zhang here. We've come to visit you. Old ancestor Firefox was shocked and terrified. It's my clan's people. If they see me, won't I be ruined? The old ancestor was seen hanging upside down from a hook, then flipping off the bed. 2 more people, and we can play mahjong. The main gate fell again. Young Master Zhang, we're here to discuss Tao with you. Today isn't really suitable. Why don't you all come back another day? Am I, Zhang Yi, destined to fall here today? Damn it. This isn't the mountain Qingqiu at all. It's completely a shameless kingdom of women. Another person is about to lose their temper under the bed. I can see I'm about to fall. Qin Xiaokui and the Firefox ancestor pounced at the same time. Let go of Zhang Yi. Let me handle this, ancestor. Holy maiden, how did you end up here? I was afraid young Master Zhang would kick off his covers in his sleep, so I came to check. Ancestor. That's a rather weak excuse, isn't it, seeing that he was losing the people's support. Old ancestor Fire Fox made a universally praised decision. It's late tonight. Everyone, just rest in this room. Who can handle this? The situation like this. The next morning, I followed the Fox clan to the capital of the Southern Demon Kingdom. To preserve my heart of the Tao, I stayed up all night. After all, my master is the path I truly yearn for. Several peerless powerhouses exuding immense pressure flew to the front of the imperial palace. The demon race present all knelt down in unison. Long live the monarch. It turns out the demon king of the Southern Demon Kingdom, King Depeng, has arrived. King Depeng immediately sensed the presence of a human. Who are you? I am Zhang Yi, the eldest disciple of the Tao sect. I was invited by the maid Chen Xiaokui to attend the debate conference. Upon hearing this, King Depeng immediately flew into a rage. You dare to treat our holy maiden as a maid? You're not worthy. I laughed and said, whether I'm worthy or not, let's see. I floated in front of King Depeng. Since this is the debate conference of the Southern Demon Kingdom, as a disciple of the Tao sect, I will naturally wear the Taoist robes. I heard you are full of wisdom. Then, may I ask, what is the Tao in the eyes of humans? I thought to myself, speaking of the Tao, the Tao Te Ching from Earth is the ultimate classic. It's just right for me to spread the Tao. I look up to the sky, feeling sorrowful for the world. In my eyes, the word Tao is beyond description. As the saying goes, the Tao that can be told is not the eternal Tao. The name that can be named is not the eternal name. These few simple words from young Master Zhang actually caused a resonance with the spiritual energy of heaven and earth. Nameless is the beginning of heaven and earth. With a name, all things are born. Young Master Zhang is truly a divine being. We were so incredibly presumptuous towards him earlier. What a sin. We absolutely must keep him here for a few more days after this. King Depeng is truly a man of vast experience. They immediately began to doubt my identity. To speak such a profound sentence. This Zhang Yi is definitely not just the eldest disciple of the Taoist sect. The truth is clear. This Zhang Yi must be a reincarnated deity. Young Master Zhang, I don't know what to give you for parting. I'll give myself to you as a gift. I am Zhang Yi's maid, already the best gift. Ancestor, you should continue to stay as the Fox clan's chief. Mr. Zhang, I'm giving you my photo album. It contains a full-body self-portrait of me. Just now, I recited the Tao Te Ching and shone brilliantly at the debate. I captivated the audience of demons, leaving them awestruck. King Depeng is incredibly intelligent. He realized those astonishing verses couldn't have been written by Yueao. The teachings my master passed on to me. I'm not afraid to tell them. These scriptures come from a mysterious realm in another world. As for the exact location, I have no comment. The King of the Rock thought I was talking about the immortal realm. That's why I can understand everything. He started calling me Master Zhang, the immortal. Looks like he's trying to ride on my coattails. As soon as I appeared, I reached my peak. The four great talents of the demon race, below dare not be arrogant. They no longer dare to take the stage and debate. The great Ping King even came to seek my guidance on governing the country and cultivating the Tao. Considering the matter of the 1,000-year thunderstruck tree, I could only oblige. Water is soft but can be hard. Water benefits all things but does not compete. I didn't expect that my two sentences. It caused the spiritual energy of heaven and earth to surge like ocean waves. The King of the Rock instantly understood. He had once advocated for a hardline foreign policy. Years of war had failed to strengthen his influence. Instead, the human race became as flexible as water, yet also as strong as steel. Their territory expanded year by year. I continued, water is the king of all streams, it is best when it flows beneath them. The first to understand this was actually the Fire Fox ancestor. Ancestor, why is your face red? Listening to your words is more valuable than reading 10 years worth of books. The King of the Rock Bird has tears in his eyes. He finally understands that governing a country is like water. It's about self-cultivation and being a better person. Only with softness can one become stronger and stronger. All the demons kneel in reverence. My admiration for you is like a flood, uncontrollable and overwhelming. The Fire Fox ancestor appeared just in time. From now on, anyone who wants to approach Master Zhang must go through the Fox clan's introduction. The Fox clan's prestige instantly reached its peak. All the demons acknowledged that the Fox clan was the greatest demon clan. Suddenly, a tiger flew down from the sky. Zhang Yi, I'm going to take your life. The newcomer was the Tiger clan's leader, Cliff Tiger. He wants to avenge his son. The King of the Rock hurriedly rebukes him. What are you causing trouble for? This is the Taoist discussion conference. This is Master Zhang's domain. The Cliff Tiger says I killed his son. I ask the king of the rock to judge fairly and punish me severely. Your son was killed by Yi Haoran, what does that have to do with me? You are the source of all evil. If you hadn't stirred up trouble, my son wouldn't have been killed by Yi Haoran. Dealing with nonsense logic. The best way is to make him kneel. So I used the kneeling technique rewarded by the system. The next second, the cliff tiger suddenly knelt to the ground with a thud. This translator actually knows dark magic. However, King Depeng believed that this must be a punishment for the cliff tiger's offense against the gods. Thus, this tiger clan leader with empty eyes. Immediately, they were purged. As a gift, King Depeng presented the 10,000-year thunderstruck wood. Great! I can finally help Master Yueyao overcome her tribulation. At the time of parting, everyone in the Fox clan was reluctant to see me go. We had built a deep friendship during this time. Master will be undergoing her tribulation in 2 days. I must hurry back as soon as possible. The old fox ancestor threw herself into my arms. She actually wanted to give herself to me as a farewell gift. Chen Xiaokui immediately disagreed. She said that becoming a maid to serve me by my side was the best gift the Fox clan could give me. As for the ancestor, she should stay in the Fox clan and continue to be the clan leader. Just thinking about this gives me a headache. When we get back, I really don't know how to explain this to my master. It's really exhausting. The Fire Fox ancestor, not giving up, took out an album and gave it to me. It's said to contain her private photo collection in high resolution. I honestly like this gift. But if I look at it too much, I might get a nosebleed. Chen Xiaokui and I took the self-driving car and rushed back to the Dao sect. The Fire Fox ancestor said he would come to Daozong to find me when he has time. Zhang Yi, I hope you can remember me. Remember that there is a lovesick woman from the Fox clan who keeps you in her heart. A day later, I returned to Daozong. Chen Yulua seemed to be in a bad mood. If this were any other time, she would have definitely gotten into a fight with Chen Xiaokui and the others. But now, she was completely indifferent. I asked everyone what happened. How is Master doing now? So Master actually left without a word, saying that he wanted to overcome his tribulation alone so as not to implicate us. I immediately used my swordsmanship to prepare for departure. I think I know where Master is. I instructed everyone to watch over the Dao sect. Wait for me to return with Master. Master, wait for me. I will never let you face the tribulation alone. The tribulation is here. Master Yueyao is about to perish. Burning the supreme sacred body to activate the heavenly Dao barrier. Master, you must hold on. Just now, I returned to the Dao sect with Qin Xiaokui. Shenyu Luoyen said that Master left without saying goodbye and wanted to cross the tribulation alone. Master, wait for me. I will never let you face the tribulation alone. I flew my sword straight to the 100 Spirits Valley on the outskirts of Daozong. I knew Master must be there. Master is really here. This feeling of telepathy is truly wonderful. Master Yueyao is meditating. She heard a sound and slowly opened her eyes. Zhang Yi, how did you find this place? Many years ago, Master brought me here to take shelter from the rain. I don't know why. But I just felt Master should be here. Master got up and urged me to leave. She didn't want me to be injured by the tribulation. She wanted to bear it alone. This time, I won't obey. Whether Master ascends or remains in the mortal world, I will protect her. Master is angry. She said that cultivation is a lonely path. No matter how much you like someone, there will always be a day of parting. As cultivators, the only true destination is the pursuit of immortality and eternal life. This is the first time I've defied my master. I shouted loudly, so what if we achieve immortality? Being with the person you love is the most important thing. Suddenly, there was a thunderclap. The thunder tribulation has arrived. The thunder tribulation arrived early. My master anxiously told me to leave quickly. At this point, how could I leave? Having more strength is better than having none. I immediately activated my protective spell, preparing to face the thunder tribulation with Master. Zhang Yi, why are you doing this again? At this moment, Yi Haoran and Xue Ji were also gazing at the thunder tribulation from afar. Xue Ji had lost her life years ago due to failing her tribulation. She wanted to see how many powerful cultivators would die this time. Little Hao Hao, you and Zhang Yi have a great chance of transcending the tribulation and becoming immortals in the future. Zhang Yi has no chance. Once I recover, he must die. Daoist Qinglian is leisurely watching the thunder tribulation at the Earth sect. She is waiting for the outcome. Whether that old woman Yueyao succeeds in her ascension or dies in the process, Zhang Yi will be mine. In this life, and in this world, I, Qinglian, must have Zhang Yi's body and heart. The thunder tribulation is here. This is the power of the heavenly Tao. It's useless to hide anywhere. Now, we can only defend right here. The thunderbolt struck down fiercely. But it didn't strike us. This 1,000-year-old thunderstrike would really works. Master saw that I had this treasure and gained a little more confidence. The second round of tribulation thunder is coming. The power is several times stronger than before. It seems that the heavens want to directly eliminate Master. Can't be handsome for more than 3 seconds. The lightning struck wood shattered so quickly. Master drew her sword and protected me. She told me to leave quickly. This is power I can't withstand. I never expected that with Master's peak strength. I still cannot withstand the thunder tribulation. My master is severely injured, lying in my arms. She struggles to speak, urging me to leave quickly. I'm not sure if it's just my illusion, but the tribulation clouds in the sky seem to form an evil face. And I actually hear his voice. You mere mortals. You dare to defy the thunder tribulation? Is it necessary to burn the supreme sacred body to activate the heavenly Tao barrier? Why does the heavenly Tao distinguish between good and evil? Is the heavenly Tao itself a living being? The voice of the heavenly Tao is deafening. Anyone who goes against the heavenly Tao will face divine punishment. Does this mean fate is to be controlled by the heavenly Tao? No way. To protect my master. To protect everyone I care about. Even if it's the heavenly Tao, I, Zhang Yi, will fight to the end. Burn, supreme sacred body. Open the heavenly Tao barrier. It is said that the Supreme can resist the heavenly Tao. It turns out that resisting the thunder tribulation comes at the cost of exhausting the sacred body. Is this the same heavenly Tao power as mine? There is actually a power in the mortal realm similar to mine. At this moment, countless cultivators are gazing at this scene from afar. Some wise ones have even started to doubt. Perhaps the one in the sky is not the true heavenly Tao at all. Seeing that the lightning tribulation cannot harm me, the heavenly Tao actually spoke to me. To be able to oppose my avatar. Your ant-like strength is not bad. Hurry up and fatten yourself up. For when you undergo the next tribulation, I will devour you. I cursed the heavenly Tao, telling it to wait. One day, I swear I will defeat its true form. The heavenly Tao's wild laughter fades away. The sky returns to its clear, sunny state. The heavenly Tao barrier is indeed useful, but the cost is just too high. The power of the supreme sacred body has almost burned out. Thankfully, the master is still alive. The golden scale pill from the Fox clan, along with the Tao fruit rewarded by the system. We should be able to revive Master. I'll refine the medicinal power and transmit it into Master's body. Master, you must hold on. Moments later, Master slowly regained consciousness. Master, you're finally awake. Zhang Yi, why am I still alive? Master immediately noticed that the power of my supreme sacred body was gone. I comforted my master, telling him not to worry. I only used up the sacred body to drive away the heavenly Tao. Suddenly, my master tightly hugged me. Idiot! Was it worth it for me? What will you do without the sacred body? The sacred body can be restored. But without you, master, I would rather die. I, Zhang Yi, can lose everything. But I cannot lose my master. I love my master. This is an unshakable feeling. I'm also curious, what are my master's feelings towards me? At this moment, we gaze at each other deeply. My master's face gradually turns red. Zhang Yi, actually, I came to mourn the great Zhou Emperor, but I've become entangled in the struggle for the throne. The system said that as long as I help Changqing gain the Dragon Pulse's recognition, I can restore the supreme sacred body. And there is also a formidable enemy supporting the Crown Prince. Faced with the Yuaning stage with Ren Xianqiu, I had no choice but to use this move. Although I have lost the supreme sacred body, I'm not someone anyone can bully. Just now, Crown Prince Shen Changtian and the Demon Empress's daughter Ren Xianqiu arrived together. Has the power of the demon sect already infiltrated the imperial family of the Great Zhou? Although Shen Changtian is the Crown Prince, he is addicted to wine and women. He has always been dissatisfied that the Saint Emperor gave the position of Crown Prince to Changqing. Now that the Saint Emperor has passed away, he can no longer hold back. Changqing has received my true teachings. Not only has he learned international hand gestures, but he has also reached the Golden Core stage. In a one-on-one fight, Shen Changtian is no match for my younger brother. Ren Xianqiu has indeed stepped out to help the Crown Prince. Changqing immediately backed down when he saw such a fierce girl. Although I can't figure out Ren Xianqiu's intentions, under my strong gaze, she couldn't help but tone it down. Isn't this the Taoist sex male god, Zhang Yi? As expected, seeing him in person is even better than hearing about him. He's so handsome. Did I just max out my charm stats from the start? Why does it feel like every woman wants to flirt with me? The overprotective Qin Xiaokui is not having it. Stay away from my young master. The demon and the monster immediately drew their swords. Both sides were spitting out threatening words. Even I, an experienced driver, couldn't help but blush and feel nervous. Unable to stand it any longer, the queen finally intervened. She said the battle for the throne is a royal matter. She doesn't want to see a bloodbath between sects. The empress said that the Dezhou mountain range holds the imperial dragon vein. Whoever is recognized by the dragon vein is the emperor destined by heaven. Both princes accepted the challenge. The struggle for the throne now has a clear method. The empress was very uneasy at this moment. Does our great Zhou dynasty truly have no future? The unscrupulous Shen Chongqing, naturally, rushed over to beg for my help, and the reward is entirely my choice. Even if her sister R has to pay, it's not impossible. I sternly warned him not to be foolish. If he wants to be strong, he must earn the dragon vein's recognition on his own. If I help him, I'll only harm him. The system suddenly issued a mission. It wants me to help Shen Chongqing gain the dragon vein's recognition. If I succeed, he can restore his supreme saint body. Failure doesn't seem to cost me anything. Is there really such a good thing? This mission must be completed. I immediately changed my tune and said I would help him secure the dragon vein. Chongqing saw my sudden, comical change, and exclaimed that my change of heart was faster than he and his girlfriend fighting. As for the crown prince, the sorceress Ren Qianqiu will naturally help him. It seems the struggle for the dragon vein is about to evolve into a conflict between righteous cultivators and demons. I brought Chongqing and Xiaokui to the dragon vein entrance. I didn't expect the first challenge to be the mountain of blades. Without hesitation, I summoned the spiritual energy rocket launcher. Isn't this just a pile of blades? With a huge bang, Chongqing fell to the ground in amazement and said, "Brother, with such a treasure, do we even need to continue the trial?" Chen Xiaokui said, "Young master's treasure is truly incredible. We can move on." The second challenge is a sea of fire. It should be far more dangerous than the mountain of blades. Actually, I'm still worried about Ren Qianqiu. She and Shen Changtian haven't appeared yet. It seems they intend to reap the benefits. As I expected, they're planning to sit back and enjoy the spoils. I'll have Chongqing go first. Leave this to me. Chen Xiaokui built a bridge with spiritual energy. Chongqing can go directly to the third level. Zhou Yang ordered Qian Chou to stop her, but the witch turned a deaf ear. She suddenly waved her hand and ended Shen Changtian's life. Do you think this is still the imperial palace? The dragon vein belongs to my demon sect. The next second, she lunged at me and Chen Xiaokui, two minor cultivators at the transformation spirit stage. Anyone who stands in my way dies. I never expected this witch's cultivation to be at the late nascent soul stage. With a single strike, she forced Chen Xiaokui and me into retreat. Seeing that a direct confrontation is futile, I summoned the divine brush. Now I can only rely on my magical treasure. Ren Qianqiu attacks again. It's time to test the speed of my hands after being single for 18 years. I swiftly wrote down Zhang Ruoxu's Spring River and Flower Moon Night. Immediately, countless golden tentacles sprang up from the ground. As everyone knows, female characters can never defeat tentacle monsters. Ren Qianqiu is of course no exception. Chen Xiaokui was surprised to discover that the young master could perform such a strange spell. Why hadn't he used it on her? The golden tentacles formed by the poetic verses have now transformed into a thousand-handed demon. Ren Qianqiu, at the Yuaning stage, has completely lost his ability to resist. I yelled, "Qiankuan bag, collect him. Now let's see where you'll run." Ren Qianqiu struggled desperately inside the Qiankuan bag. "Zhang Yi, you despicable villain. I will not let you go. I'm preparing to use Ren Qianqiu as a hostage. In case of a war with the demon sect, I can use this as a bargaining chip." Before I could even be handsome for 3 seconds, my Qiankuan bag suddenly bulged open. A hand shot out like lightning and choked my neck. She stepped on me and tortured me relentlessly. The next second, I was kneeling, letting her whip me furiously. It wasn't because she had any special fetish, but because my supreme sacred body had been restored. With my powerful strength, I will return to the peak. Just now, I used the divine brush to trap the demon empress's daughter, Ren Qianqiu. Immediately, I put her into the universe pouch. But who would have thought that with her late-stage nascent soul cultivation, the universe pouch couldn't hold her? Zhang Yi, today, I'm going to take your dog life. This time, I really miscalculated. Chen Xiaokui rushed to save me, but was sent flying by Ren Qianqiu's palm strike. Zhang Yi, let me think. How should I torment you? Let me ruin your handsome face. I watched her scratch my face with her nails. I steeled my heart. It seems I have no choice but to use that move. She roared, "Ugly woman," and lunged at me. Seeing that Feng Shui and the two of them had already started fighting, Chen Xiaokui and I rushed to help. We plan to join forces and deal with the water demon first to lighten the burden on our master. The thunder demon and the fire demon are brothers. They actually both simultaneously performed a strange hand seal and unleashed a combined spell. A fire dragon, surrounded by lightning, appeared in the sky. This is the demonic sect's ultimate skill, Fire Dragon Thunder technique. Master Yueyao struck once with her sword and split the fire dragon in half. Though I was injured in the tribulation, dealing with 2 cultivators at the metamorphosis stage is still more than enough for me. Seeing they were no match, Lei and Hua immediately used a long-lost combined ultimate technique. The two transformed into a tremendously huge celestial demon, whose cultivation had actually reached the tribulation transcendent stage. Master Yueyao wasn't the least bit flustered. This demon, although its cultivation is comparable to my own, it's a pity that her true form is only in the transformation stage. She definitely lacks real combat experience compared to someone in the tribulation stage. At this moment, the water demon faces the 3 of us alone. She angrily curses the wind demon as a traitor. The wind demon responds, saying he just can't stand this filthy water manipulator. These words infuriate the water demon beyond measure. In the next moment, she unleashes her ultimate attack, the furious heavenly wave. Destroy everything. Water burial with the Taoist sect. This woman without a bellyband is Hulua's disciple, Wishuwa. Now, she's being force-fed 99 tons of boiling water. The water demon's belly looks like it's carrying twins. Could drinking too much water cause pregnancy? Just now. The water demon's heavenly demon tide threw all 3 of us into the flood. Seeing her smug look, the wind demon is absolutely furious. The wind can change the flow of water. It is the nemesis of water. In an instant, the flood reversed direction. The water demon was actually harmed by its own spell. Such an opportunity is fleeting. I seized the chance, using the wind demon as a springboard to accelerate toward the water demon. The water demon was enraged. Don't think just because you're handsome, I won't kill you. I had a sudden idea and pulled out the universe bag. Sure enough, I can use the Qiankuan bag to store all this water. I didn't expect there to be so much water. The Qiankuan bag has expanded several times its size. I used my heating technique to heat the water in the Qiankuan bag to a high temperature. My master said I shouldn't take other people's things. Now I'll return it to its rightful owner. I'll feed the water demon a large gulp of hot water. Drink plenty of hot water to avoid getting COVID. I didn't expect her stomach to be like a bottomless bag. After drinking so much, it only got a little bit bigger. The 2 girls were absolutely thrilled watching this. Even Fengmo was completely won over by me. Shui Mo got so embarrassed and angry that she turned into a water baby. I'm the first one to dare play with water in front of her. I used the counter damage technique. Let her keep her own water to play with. The water demon was actually backlashed by the spell again. To think that a dignified nascent soul cultivator would be beaten up by a yuaning cultivator. If this gets out, she'll lose face. I took the opportunity to use the beast transformation technique on her. The next second, a wild crucian carp appeared in the air. To prevent her from returning to her original form, I added countless more seals. You'll be a fish for good from now on. Chen Xiaokui and the wind demon requested sashimi. One requests it steamed. I scolded them for being too cruel. I will release her into the pond at Daozong for master to keep as a pet. This virtuous act of accumulating merit is the unchanging tenet of Daozong for 10,000 years. Suddenly, Zhoudi's figure appeared in the sky, laughing wildly. He even brought Tianzong experts to take advantage of the chaos and rob. With Mozong in front and Tianzong behind, Daozong is in danger now. At this moment, a childish, angry shout came from the sky. The great Zhou Shenwangu has arrived. Reinforcements have finally arrived. The Emperor of Zhou told Shenwangu to mind his own business. Otherwise, the next one to suffer would be the great Zhou. Shenwangu, known for his fiery temper, was not intimidated at all. Without saying a word, he grabbed an axe and swung it at the Emperor of Zhou. The two were evenly matched, and clashed in an instant. The Emperor of Zhou's ancient halberd was broken into 2 pieces. I didn't expect the other party to have the legendary Emperor's axe. Now I'm even less of a match for them. On the other battlefield, Master Yueyao and Leihua, transformed into celestial demons, are fiercely battling. Master has been skillfully dodging and wearing down the opponent. Seeing the opportune moment, Master Yueyao immediately unleashed her renowned skill, the Divine Moon sealing spirit sword formation. The flawless Divine Moon, guided by the sword, 3 flowers converge, chi transforms into an array. The heavenly demon is sealed by the formation, its body stiffening. Having consumed too much spiritual energy just now, it is now powerless to break free. Master, the great array is complete. Now, 1,000 swords return, striking at the heavenly demon. The heavenly demon's entire body is covered by surging, violent sword energy. Moments later, it violently explodes. The thunder and fire demons merged and then separated. With a scream, they both fell from the sky. Master Yueyao walked slowly toward them with her sword drawn. The thunder and fire demons begged for mercy. But they forgot that Master Yueyao's nickname is the Merciless Immortal. With one strike, Master Yueyao ended their lives. Those who offend my sect are to be killed without question. Now, the wind demon has defected to the Dao sect. The water demon was transformed into a crucian carp and captured alive. The Zhou Emperor was subdued by Shenwangu. The thunder fire demons were also killed by the master. This battle came to an end here. Shenwangu asked the master how she planned to deal with the Zhou Emperor. Should he strike with the axe and give him a quick death? The master finally revealed her decisive side. She would kill the Zhou Emperor to establish her authority, then unify Zhongzhou. She would lead the various sects to jointly eradicate the demon sect. I almost got my head crushed by Qinglian Daochang's scissor leg move right after arriving at Dizong. A deadly scissor leg move. Thinking of Master Yueyao's profound kindness, I feel truly apprehensive. And Xueji is preparing to leave Yiharan and come to me. Whether I accept her or not is unimportant. Will Master accept her? Just now. Master has decided to kill the Zhou Emperor to assert her authority, but the system has given me a mission to let the Zhou Emperor go. But to reward myself, I had to find a way to exploit a loophole in the task. So I stopped my master from acting. I summoned the spirit bomb myself. My master thought my heartless path had finally borne fruit. He was very pleased and urged me to be quick. After planting the spirit bomb on the Zhou Emperor, I immediately chased him away. The Zhou Emperor thought I was seeking some kind of strategy. He stubbornly insisted that I give him a quick death. My actions left everyone completely confused. There was no choice, I had to send him away with a kick. System task completed, reward received. The next second, I immediately detonated the spiritual energy bomb. Emperor Zhou was blown to dust in the air. My master asked me, "You worked so hard for half a day. Was it just to show us fireworks?" I could only awkwardly say, "Yeah." The master has ordered the takeover of Tianzong's territory. Then we will unify the central plains and jointly attack the demon sect. I'll be responsible for lobbying the major sects. Chen Xiaokui will return to the southern Yao kingdom to request support. Feng Yamo has sincerely surrendered and is willing to provide all intelligence on the demon sect. Shen Wangu also helped the great Zhou and Daozong forge an alliance first. The master marvels at my diplomatic skills. I only went to the great Zhou twice, and I've already established such a good relationship. She heard me say that we should first go to Dizong tomorrow. She thought I wanted to see Daoist Qinglian. Feeling my master's jealousy, I was actually quite pleased. Master is just too tsundere. She refuses to express her true feelings. Suddenly, Master patted my shoulder and said that she believes I'm not someone who covets S. Then, with her face slightly reddened, she handed me a bottle of Dihuan. Let me eat something to recover. This move left the onlookers amazed at Dao's sex openness. They say these two, master and disciple, practice the path of detachment. Could it be that opposites attract? Zhang Luoyan and Zizai led people to hunt down the remnants of the demon sect and the heavenly sect. In no time, countless corpses lay at the foot of Dao's sex mountain. Yiharan and Blood Princess, who had been watching from afar, were already dumbfounded. Yiharan roared furiously. Even if they were two herds of pigs, Daozong couldn't catch them all in a day. He abandoned Xueji and left alone. He was going to find Ren Xianqiu and urge her to plan the next battle immediately. Xueji was utterly disappointed in Yiharan. He simply didn't have the patience to accomplish great things. Should I force myself to seek refuge with Zhang Yi? Thinking of Zhang Yi, Xueji's face immediately flushed with shyness. Will he accept me? The next day, I took Zhang Luoyan to the Earth sect. Jun Wueo and his sister had already led their people to greet us. Jun Wueo said the Earth sect supports the alliance. But his father suffered a heart injury during his ascension tribulation and remains unconscious to this day. The system suddenly issued a task for me to awaken Jun Lintian. If we fail, we will swap souls with him. This punishment is too terrifying. We must find a way. I told Jun Wueo that there is a magical herb called Living Spirit Herb in Baichao Valley, which is specifically used to treat heart injuries. Just have him send someone to collect it. The two siblings immediately knelt before me. Gratefully, they said they would personally go to gather the medicine. Suddenly, a voice came from behind. It was Daoist Qinglian. She asked Jun Wueo to guard the Earth sect. The task of gathering herbs should be left to her and me. The next moment, I was suddenly wrapped into a mummy by her dust whisk. Then, with a deadly scissor kick, she almost crushed my head. Ignoring the dazed crowd, Daoist Qinglian rolled me up and was about to fly off. At the crucial moment, Zhang Luoyan grabbed my foot. This girl is quite clever. With her here, Master Qinglian wouldn't go too far. Along the way, Master Qinglian's face turned ashen. She didn't expect that the addition of a brain-damaged loli would affect her performance. But we were lucky. As soon as we landed, we found the vital spirit grass. Suddenly, countless large spiders surged out of the forest. They roared and charged at us. It was actually a group of 5-color demon fang spiders at the transformation realm. So these spirit grass were deliberately left behind as bait to lure prey. Zhang Luoyan's mouth watered at the sight. She said she'd never eaten a spider before. Such a big one must have a lot of meat. The colorful fanged spider can understand human speech. They were enraged by Zhang Luoyan's words. This golden core stage small fry actually wants to eat them. The Daoist Qinglian grabbed both of us and ran. If we don't escape, we'll end up as the spider's next meal. To preserve my youthful form, I lied to Daoist Qinglian, telling her I wanted to go on a date. But that also triggered her instincts completely. Next time we meet, I'll probably be in big trouble. Just now, we were being chased by a group of colorful venomous spiders. A cave suddenly appeared ahead. It's just the right place to hide for now. It turns out this is the lair of the colorful demon fang spider. For now, I'll have to seal the entrance with magic. There's an egg inside the spider's lair. This shouldn't be the egg of an ordinary beast. It's probably a prey item of the colorful demon fang spider. But the eggshell is too hard for them to break into. Zhang Luoyan, the foodie, immediately summoned a bonfire to roast it for eating. I really suspect she's the reincarnation of a gluttonous deity. I told them that cultivating immortality relies on opportunities. Those with good fortune will encounter many opportunities. Finding treasure is one of those opportunities. Especially for someone like me, a child of destiny with the supreme sacred body. The egg I find is bound to be extraordinary. I said to Daoist Qinglian, Senior, you are truly great. How about you hatch it instead? Qinglian said there's no point in hatching eggs. It's better if we have a baby together. Who would have thought Zhang Luoyan snatched it away, saying she would hatch it? I immediately had a bad feeling. As expected, she wasn't reliable. She was just hungry and wanted to eat the egg. Unexpectedly, the eggshell suddenly cracked. And the crack kept spreading. Suddenly, a beam of golden light shot out from the eggshell. Could it really be hatching? The eggshell suddenly exploded. Inside was a little dragon with wings. And it was calling us, Mom. This must be the legendary Yinglong. And it seems to have true dragon blood. The two women immediately transformed into loving mothers. Everyone vied to feed the little dragon. Though small, the little dragon was not lacking in its ability to identify bad people. It kicked Zhang Luoyan, who wanted to eat it, away. It flapped its wings and flew towards me, even calling me Mama. It seems to be a female dragon. I told her to just call me Papa. The dragon baby is fussing, wanting milk, although I don't have any. I have alcohol. Master Qinglian said you don't have milk, but I do. I told her to stop fussing. Being fierce and having milk are not the same thing. Alcohol is the essence of grain. The more you drink, the younger you get. The dragon baby seems to really like it. After one pot of alcohol, the dragon baby seems to be getting tipsy. It even starts breathing fire. The spider hole was reduced to ashes by its flames. This seems to be the legendary 3-flame true fire. It really didn't disappoint me. Its power is strong enough. With the dragon baby in the transformation stage, we can definitely defeat the big spiders outside. I rushed out holding the dragon baby. It's time to begin the real show. The 3-flame true fire is very powerful. We completely overwhelmed the 5-color demon fang spider at the core formation stage. Daoist Qinglian and Zhang Luoyan also rushed up to finish it off. We quickly wiped out all these giant spiders. Beasts at the core formation stage are treasures in themselves. Before leaving, I didn't forget to loot the corpses. Jun Lintian finally woke up after taking the vital spirit grass. Naturally, he agreed to form an alliance with the Dao sect. The reward for this mission turned out to be the Thunderstrike technique, which punishes evil and punishes sin. The system finally worked properly. This spell is a divine technique for dealing with the demon sect. Jun Lintian said that the Zhongdao sect wants to unify Zhongzhou. It's not enough to just have the Earth sect join in. They must also eliminate the bandit gang, Qing Shan Men, which wreaks havoc in the mortal world. He's right. On the surface, Qing Shan Men appears to be a righteous sect. But in reality, it's a large bandit gang that commits numerous evil deeds. They rarely participate in sect conflicts. Instead, they exploit the power of earth cultivation to oppress mortals and control land. Their influence is comparable to that of a small nation. The system suddenly issued a task. It asked me to completely destroy the Qin Shan sect's influence within 7 days. This time, there's no failure penalty. It seems the Qin Shan sect is indeed a powerful enemy. I need to leave the Earth sect smoothly. I tricked Qinglian Daochang into leaving under the pretense of a date. The system only gave us 7 days. We have to hurry to Qingshanmen. By now, Qinglian Daochang has gone from being unsuspecting to realizing the truth. She already knows I was deceiving her, but this also fully awakened her instincts. Next time we meet, I'm probably doomed. The next day, we arrived at Yulan City in Qingshanmen. The people in the city are admiring a completely nonsensical couplet. They are praising it with absurd words. Without saying a word, I tore down the couplet and crumpled it into trash. Are the people of Yulan City all idiots? They can praise such a ridiculous couplet to the skies. Everyone says I'm looking for trouble. But this couplet was written by young master Zhao Yan of the Qingshan sect. It said that Zhao Yan is the second son of the Qingshan sect's leader. This time, I've really run into a tough opponent right from the start. I'll just wait here. Let's see how capable Zhao is. Soon, 2 young literary enthusiasts approached me. The dragon doesn't roar, the tiger doesn't growl. Arrogant fools, how laughable. Someone else wants to test their literary skills against me, a time traveler. I'm not 9527, I won't just let them cough up a few dozen tales of blood. Even if he's the son of the Qingyang sect master, I'll still kill him without hesitation. Just now, I purposely picked a fight and tore up the couplet written by the Qingyang sect master's second son, Zhao Xie. I had Tian wait here for him. I'm curious to see what skills he really has. Before long, Zhao Yan came over with a middle-aged scholar. We first politely greeted each other's ancestors. Then, he actually said that the Qingyang sect only protects its own land and people. I will absolutely never cooperate with the Daozong. I've never seen such a shameless person. He clearly is exploiting one side, yet claims to be protecting this land. I told him I've decided on taking Qingshanmen. Nobody can stop me. Zhao Yan was about to retort, but he was stopped by his middle-aged follower. He said his name was Chang Duichuan, and he wanted to exchange couplets with me. I asked him, which relative of yours is Wang Ziwang's Dui Chuanchang? Doesn't he know I have a master named Huan? Seeing that I didn't take him seriously, Chang Dui Chuanchang gnashed his teeth in anger. He declared that he absolutely had to teach me a lesson today. The process of the couplet battle was very uneventful. I won't go into detail here. In short, Chang Dui Chuan lost to me and was so angry he nearly died. Zhao Yan was panicking at this moment, constantly saying he'd be done for. His servants had run away, and his father wasn't in the city. Now, he could only rely on himself. He gritted his teeth and launched an attack on me. Someone like him, a flower in a greenhouse, doesn't even require a serious punch. Zhao Yan dared me to kill him. He didn't believe I would kill him on the Qingyang sect's territory. I unleashed the newly learned Heavenly Thunder technique. I always grant reasonable requests. A thunderbolt struck Zhao Yan. Those attacked by this spell, the more evil they've done, the greater the harm they suffer. Zhao Yan was instantly killed. It seems he was a truly wicked person. The people are urging me to leave quickly. For their sake, it's not worth incurring the enmity of the Qingshan sect. I told everyone that I came to Qingshan Gate for 3 things. The first is justice. Justice for love. I had everyone spread the word that I killed Zhao. When Qingshan Gate comes for revenge, I will have my plan. The next day, a large group from Qingshan Gate came to Yulan City to seek revenge on me. Leading them was Zhao Yu, the eldest son of the Qingshan Gate master. They rushed to the street only to realize there seemed to be an ambush underground. The next second, they were blasted off their feet. I've planted a large number of spirit energy bombs in the city. Not even the King of Heaven himself could capture this city. Zhang Luoyen said as long as we don't attack from the air, it'll definitely be fine. But immediately, figures like Zhao Yu appeared in the sky. I cursed Zhang Luoyen for being a jinx. They really came to launch an airstrike. Zhao Yuyen's cultivation at the infant stage is far stronger than his younger brothers, by more than just a little. They meet, and he immediately unleashes a savage beast slash to the heavens. I asked him if he had a chunibu, delusion of grandeur. Why shout out the names of moves when you're fighting? But coincidentally, I like shouting too. I unleashed the divine rock sword from the immortal poet's sword technique. The great rock soars with the wind in a single day, rising straight up to 90,000 miles. The fat pig kills 99 young girls every day. Each of them was brutally tortured to death in a tragic situation. Even his own wife and concubines were not spared. And such a wicked person actually cries. Because I killed his youngest son. Now I'm beating up his eldest son. Zhao Yu was beaten so badly that he couldn't fight back. He couldn't understand how people from the Dao sect, who are clearly cultivators, could be so fierce in close combat. So she used the gigantification technique on her mount. Zhang Luoyan was furious. How dare someone show off in front of her, the pioneer of gigantification? They were asking for trouble. The next moment, she started to take action. She cast the gigantification spell on the little dragon. The duel between cultivators turned into a dragon versus Godzilla battle. Zhang Luoyan cheered the little dragon on. Won a sugar-coated hawthorn as a reward. Xiaolong was already starving. Encouraged by the sugar-coated hawthorn, he immediately sat down. Zhao Yu had already been completely overwhelmed by me. Don't be fooled by his size. In close combat, he's no match for me. Xiaolong gave the opponent a loving hug. But it wasn't a hug filled with love. Zhang Luoyan didn't expect this foodie to be even fiercer than herself. He directly swallowed Godzilla whole. At this moment, reinforcements from Qing Shan men arrived. The situation was about to turn around. Zhao Yu said that Qinglian Dao Chang and I definitely have a secret affair. This man can't be left alive. Those who spread rumors must die. The system's goody two-shoes act is flaring up again. It's telling me to stop and let Zhao Yu go. But considering the reward is so high, how could I refuse? So I kicked Zhao Yu unconscious. Then planted a spirit bomb inside him. Let him live a little longer. Daoist Qinglian asked me how to handle the matter of lying to her about the date. This is really a debt of love that's hard to repay. There's no choice but to keep deceiving her. I told her that once the Qing Shan sect is eliminated, I would personally serve her. I would never let her down. Daoist Qinglian said she would trust me one more time. If I lie to her again, then don't blame her for forcing herself on me. Why am I so burdened with romantic entanglements? Can't I just let me and my master finally be together? With Xiao Yu as a hostage and Qinglian Daozhang, I've decided to negotiate with the Qing Shan sect. Meanwhile, Zhao Wansong, the sect master of Qing Shan, is still enjoying himself. He doesn't know yet that his eldest son is in my hands. This fat pig is extremely cruel. His maidservants. None will see the sun rise again. At this time, a subordinate reported, I have brought his eldest son to the mountain gate. Zhao Wansong shed crocodile tears. His younger son's body is still unburied, and now his eldest son has been captured alive by the enemy. Is he trying to exterminate his entire lineage? He kicked his subordinate into the air. Others ride swords, he rides men. Zhang Yi, I will never forgive you. I told Zhao Wansong that I repaid his evil with kindness by returning his eldest son. Shouldn't you reimburse me for my travel expenses? Zhao Wansong readily tossed over a storage pouch. Because he saw Daoist Qinglian, he wasn't confident in a direct fight. The bag is filled with spiritual stones and treasures of all kinds. It seems that the Qin Mountain sect is truly rolling in wealth. System prompt, task completed. Reward, S-level spell, chrysanthemum remaining flying dagger. It can automatically attack the enemy, skin swallow. I'll kick Xiao Yu off. Let Zhao Wansong catch his son. Zhao Yu, knowing it's a trap, struggles desperately. But alas, my mouth was covered and I couldn't speak. A loud bang. It's a pity it couldn't kill Zhao Wansong, who's at the transformation god stage. I used the newly acquired withered chrysanthemum flying knife, and it was a 3-shot chrysanthemum trio. Zhao Wansong was shocked and terrified. This flying knife seems to have an independent consciousness, although it was a one-hit kill. But what's with that look of enjoyment on his face? This guy is not right. He clearly has a strong resistance to this technique. Daozong, Dazhou, Dizong, Fox Clan. I, along with Chen Xiaokui, will scout ahead. After reaching the Baiming territory, we'll switch to land travel. To avoid exposing our whereabouts. This is a field of ruined stones. I scared Chen Xiaokui by saying that the aura nearby felt unusual. I warned that monsters might crawl out from underground. No sooner had I finished speaking, than several rock-like monsters emerged from the ground. I guess my words really have some power. These monsters were no pushovers, and they could even use light-based attacks. I used the reflective damage spell. Perhaps we can reflect the light back. Just as I expected. The monsters' attacks were completely rebounded. With just one confrontation, several monsters were reduced to rubble. Chen Xiaokui was stunned by how handsome I was. I pretended to be cool and said, this is the dual suppression of strength and intelligence. But before I could look cool for even 3 seconds, these rock monsters started reorganizing again. Is this thing immortal? The system suddenly issued a task, asking me to find the cultivator who summoned the stone giant. Thankfully, it reminded me. Otherwise, I would have wasted my mana for nothing. The summoner can't hold on anymore. Only that wall is left. Time for a big one. The summoner was forced to reveal himself. He actually summoned a stone giant to block my trump card. System task completed. The reward has been credited. I spent half my mana to gain a 40-point mana cap increase. This wave is not a loss. The summoner claims to be an elite guard of the demon sect. Even if I die, I won't let them send me to the demon abyss. In that case, I'll test out the new skill I acquired last time on him. I swung my sword and unleashed the sword draw tornado technique. Not only is it powerful, but it also has great momentum. As expected of an S-rank attack skill, the stone giants were immediately torn into pieces by the overwhelming sword energy. I then cast the weakness spell. I won't give them any chance to cast spells. Qin Xiaokui took the opportunity to strike. Her psychic magic is also quite powerful. Under intense interrogation, he revealed that the demon sect base is located nearby, in a black market. That is an evil hub where the demon sect traffics young women. It must be destroyed. Young girls are treated like livestock, picked and chosen by people. The demon sect is truly evil beyond measure. Even the elder in charge of the black market is a heavyweight player. Such an imposing figure. It seems I am about to face a tough battle. Just now, Qin Xiaokui and I subdued an elite guard of the demon sect. Through interrogation, I learned there's a black market nearby, and that's one of the devil sect's strongholds. I set off with Qin Xiaokui immediately. We must destroy this den of iniquity that traffics in women as soon as possible. I didn't expect the scene here to be as terrifying as hell. These must be the corpses abandoned by the black market. Qin Xiaokui was so scared she broke out in a cold sweat. How can humans be crueler than the Yaozu, demon race? I told her that every group has its villains. So I will save the world and create a new one. This is probably my fate. At that moment, a carriage came rushing toward us. The driver didn't look like a good person. These people must be human traffickers from the demon sect. It's a perfect opportunity to vent my anger. Through interrogation, I learned the exact location of the human trafficking street in the black market. All human trafficking will take place there. Qin Xiaokui discovered that the car was full of young girls. I was enraged. I have no mercy for these people. I asked Qin Xiaokui to find a safe place for the children. I went to the black market first. I didn't expect the human trafficking street to be so bustling. Both sides of the street are lined with iron cages holding young women. The human traffickers not only drag the women out to be sold in the streets, but they also allow buyers to grope them and bid on the spot. The system sent me a mission notification. It wants me to defeat the ruler of the black market's demonic cult. Looks like the system can't stand this either, just like me. I'll stop the human traffickers and make their boss come out. I'm going to buy out all the girls here. My intention to pick a fight was obvious. I don't believe she can keep her cool. Sure enough, the boss here immediately appeared, but her image was truly too shocking. I used my kneeling technique, and instantly, everyone kneeled. Even their boss, Madame Yu, was no exception. She had actually seen my portrait, and recognized me as Zhang Yi of the Dao sect. She said offering me to Ren Xianqiu would be a great accomplishment. The next second, she suddenly leaped high and attacked me. No wonder she's a peak Yuanying master. She actually broke my control. This fat woman has some skill. She's worth drawing my sword, but that's all she is. No one in the same realm is my opponent. At this moment, Yi Haoran was feeling frustrated. He has always been unable to break through to the nascent soul stage. Blood Queen said it's because his mindset is unworthy. That's why he is stuck. Suddenly, an odd phenomenon appeared in the sky, and a strange voice said, "Instead of struggling like this, why not directly control everything?" It was actually the manifestation of the heavenly Tao. Blood Queen told Yi Haoran to stay away from it. But Yi Haoran waved his hand, refusing. Heaven's Path said that by signing a soul contract with it, he could become the chosen one. This way, he could not only eliminate Zhang Yi, but also unify the cultivation world. Xue Ji desperately tried to dissuade Yi Haoran from being deceived by it. The true Heaven's Path is absolutely not like this. Unfortunately, Yi Haoran had already fallen into demonic possession. To him now, if he couldn't live powerfully, life would be meaningless. I accept your terms. I'm willing to sign a soul contract with you. Betrayed by a man, the young lady is now at his mercy. Though a soul, tears streamed down her face. Yi Haoran, to gain power, sold his soul. But what will the little sister Xue Ji do as her soul dissipates? Just now, I was battling Yu Fu Ren, the elder of the demon sect. Although she's at the peak of the Yuaning stage, she's no match for me. The system reward has arrived. This mission went rather smoothly. Suddenly, a portal opened before me. A woman fell out. It was Xue Ji, Yi Haoran's blood fiend. She said Yiharan has gone mad. He's rushing here to seek revenge on me. She used her remaining strength to teleport here. She wants me to escape quickly. It turns out Yiharan was tempted by the evil Heavenly Tao. He signed a soul contract with the Heavenly Tao. Xueji recognized it wasn't the true Heavenly Tao, but she was powerless to stop it. A casual strike from the evil Heavenly Tao pierced through her soul body. Her soul connection with Yiharan was severed. The Blood Princess was severely wounded and lost her host. Her spiritual form was about to dissipate. The Heavenly Tao granted Yiharan the identity of the Chosen One. From then on, man serves as a servant, and heaven as the master. Yiharan's soul no longer belongs to him. He had always referred to the Blood Princess as his sister. It seems he was just using her. At this moment, Yiharan had completely turned to the dark side. He completely became heaven's puppet. With heaven's power, Yiharan's cultivation bottleneck instantly broke through. He even ascended to the peak of Yuaning in the blink of an eye. And his first words after obtaining this power were to mock Blood Princess. He said to her, "You're ultimately just a weakling." Blood Princess finally saw through the man she had been with for so many years. Even though she was a soul, tears streamed down her face. Yiharan said that his hard training in the past was because he had no other choice. But now, he will stop at nothing to become stronger. The Blood Princess was stunned. Is this still the proud man he once was? The Heavenly Tao praised Yiharan for his awareness, and told him the location of Zhang Yi. It instructed him to go and take Zhang Yi's life right now. The Blood Princess used the little strength she had left to open a portal. And that's how the scene unfolded just now. I felt the Blood Princess's soul fading away. I quickly stepped forward to support her. The Blood Princess told me to leave quickly. She said it was all her fault. She shouldn't have trained Yiharan back then. Suddenly, Yiharan and the Heavenly Tao appeared in the sky. The Blood Princess tried desperately to warn me, but she was also retreating. This traitor sure came quickly. Yiharan stood in the air like a demonic god. He was preparing to let me witness the power of the Heavenly Tao and the dual pupils merging. The sky instantly turned crimson. In an instant, a bloody rain fell. Regardless of whether they were mortals or cultivators, those touched by the bloody rain were incinerated to ash as if burned by magma. At this moment, I could only use the power of my sacred body to create a defense. But it was only enough to protect myself. Seeing that the Blood Princess was about to perish, I made a bold decision. I tried to absorb her into my body, and attempted to establish a soul connection with her using soul magic. Whether she survives or not depends on her fate. Then, I resolutely charged toward Yiharan. It's time to settle the score with this traitor. Yiharan waved his hand and threw several blood swords. The sky is not a place for you to be. Get down. I used the newly learned skill, Sky's Hand. It instantly crushed Yiharan's blood sword. Yiharan said turning chi into a hand was merely a petty trick. Then, he punched at me. When our fists collided, a brilliant light flashed in the sky. But the blood-red giant fist was clearly much stronger. My Heaven's Hand instantly shattered. Heaven's Tao strengthening gaze. This combination of cheats is just too ridiculous. Yiharan laughed wildly as he charged at me. The joy of finally defeating me drove him nearly insane. The system suddenly sent a warning. Threat detected from extraordinary powers facing the host. Sky Devour. I have no choice in this situation. Of course, launch it immediately. A massive black hole appeared in the sky. It twisted and spun, devouring the power of the Heavenly Tao recklessly. Could the so-called Heaven Devourer be the legendary black hole? Both the Heavenly Tao and Yiharan were stunned. How could Zhang Yi possess such a powerful spell? This is a force that rivals the Heavenly Tao. The first time I became obsessed with a bellyband, I was caught red-handed. Ren Xianqiu said someone like me, an old pervert, should be kicked to death. Now that it's come to this, I'm throwing caution to the wind. Since explaining doesn't help, I'll just show you my perversion. Just now, I activated my temporary skill, Heaven Devourer. This is a power that can rival the Heavenly Tao. The Heavenly Tao, along with Yiharan, fled in panic. It said it wasn't prepared enough this time. Next time, I'll avenge this. I don't have time to pursue them, there may still be survivors nearby. I can't just stand by and do nothing. I indeed found a few survivors in the black market. I told them to board my flying sword, the fire was too intense. If we waited any longer, it would have been too late. There were a lot of them. But luckily, my big sword is big enough. I told them not to hold on so tightly. It's making it impossible for me to drive. Those remnants of the demon sect actually want to hitch a ride, but I don't have a saintly heart. Scum like them should be turned to ashes with the black market. I told Chen Xiaokui that these are the girls saved from the black market. I asked her to arrange a place for the girls. Chen Xiaokui was very dissatisfied with this. How can the grand saintess of the demon clan always be the one running errands? I tricked her into thinking this was an important task for accumulating good deeds. I asked her to do it because I trust her. Make sure the women are taken care of. I also need to hurry and join up with the main force. At this moment, the Central Alliance forces are splitting into 4 groups to attack the 10,000 Demons Hall. Unfortunately, the Dao sect chose the difficult-to-attack canyon route. Just when the situation seemed hopeless, with no solution in sight, the skies suddenly flashed with lightning and thunder. Bolts of heavenly thunder struck the demon sect's defensive formation. I cast the triple thunder technique consecutively. All of them struck the same spot. The demon sect's great formation immediately collapsed. They thought this was divine punishment. I stepped on my flying sword and joined up with my junior sisters. The falling fish and setting geese happily leaped into my embrace. I was asked to infiltrate the cave of 10,000 demons alone, capture the witch Ren Qianqiu alive. Although the mission is extremely difficult, I can only do my best to complete it. I had Shen Yu and Luo Yan continue attacking the cave of 10,000 demons, to cover me while I infiltrate. Fortunately, I know earth-shifting magic. It looks like this is Ren Qianqiu's bedroom. I didn't expect to find a treasure chest here. Taking a few items as confiscated goods isn't too much, is it? But who knew the chest was full of women's undergarments? Where are the treasures? Then the door suddenly burst open. The person who came in was Ren Qianqiu, and she recognized me immediately. Ren Qianqiu blushed and called me a beast. I was actually stealing her belly band. At this moment, I couldn't explain myself. After all, I'd been caught red-handed. Ren Qianqiu lunged at me. I grabbed her foot and said, I am, after all, the Supreme Saint Body. Do you really want to get into a brawl with me? But the feel of those feet delivered right to my hands isn't bad. Ren Qianqiu cursed me for being a lecherous old man. If I don't let go, she's going to yell. I flung her onto the bed. Since you see me this way, I'll show you something exciting. I cast the weakness spell on Ren Qianqiu. She immediately became weak and unable to move. Zhang Yi, what are you doing? Don't do anything crazy. I, fulfilling everyone's expectations, took in 2 young ladies as maids. From now on, Blood Princess is my older sister. She's specifically responsible for disciplining my second girl. Xue Ji said that if possible, she would even want to control me. I told her not to be so arrogant. Wait until I introduce her to someone bigger. Master Qinglian said that aside from Yu Yao, Zhang Yi's second favorite is her. The 2 little maidservants can only stay on the sidelines. Xue Ji said it's fine, as long as you're the one Zhang Yi likes. I became the soul she likes. The 2 of us are just right, each with half. I've been so worried I'm losing my hair. How am I going to explain this to my master when I return to Daozong? Just now, I was caught red-handed in Ren Qianqiu's palace. She didn't care about the facts and insisted on calling me an old pervert. At this point, I've just decided to go all in. Since you're looking at me like that, I'll show you something interesting. I'll cast the Binding Immortal technique. Today, I finally stood up. I'm going to teach her a good lesson. I bound Qianqiu up like a dumpling. Even like this, she's still talking tough. She says she'll never let me go. The system prompts that the task is complete. I've obtained 2 soul contracts. It turns out that with the system, I can do whatever I want. This reward is just what I need. Ren Qianqiu struggles desperately, trying to break free from my Binding Immortal technique. In that case, I'll use the soul contract on her. I'm already tired of fighting. Let me end this once and for all. The soul contract takes effect immediately. The soul servant not only lets me control her, but harms herself in the process. I broke the binding spell and asked Ren Qianqiu how she felt. Do you still dare act arrogantly now? She suddenly attacked me with a palm strike. She said the soul contract must be agreed upon by both parties. How could it be forcefully signed? In the next moment, she spat out fresh blood and was sent flying backward. It looks like her injuries are quite serious. Her posture is really uncouth. I really can't be blamed for this. Ren Qianqiu said that she had finally seen a Taoist sect member. They're even more devilish than those from her demon sect. I made her kneel and sing, "Conquer," for me. To deal with the demon sect, you have to be even more insane than they are. Ren Qianqiu immediately knelt down in a standard posture. She then discovered that what I had forced her to sign was a master-servant contract. I'm preparing another soul contract for Xue Ji. With a soul link, I should be able to save her. I released Xue Ji from my body. I told Ren Qianqiu that I had found her a sister. Xue Ji remained unconscious at this time. Whether she wakes up depends on this soul contract. Xue Ji slowly woke up. She also became my soul servant. Xue Ji thanked me for saving her life. She had considered being with me, but she never imagined it would be in this way. I told Xueji that from now on, Ren Qianqiu's matters are small, hers are big. From then on, she would be in charge of disciplining my sister. Ren Qianqiu is clearly no match for Xueji, a 1,000-year-old demon. She was quickly subdued and completely obedient. Xueji said that, rather than disciplining my sister, she would rather discipline me, the master. Curious, I asked her, are you like this with Yiharan as well? Xueji said Yiharan is like a rock, completely unlike me, so full of affection. Ren Qianqiu mocked me, saying that this isn't affection at all. It's clearly just being fickle. They all say Zhang Yi only likes his master. It seems they were all lying. I told her not to be jealous. Now it's time to get down to business. Saying that, I picked up Ren Qianqiu and left. Now it's time to end this war. The war outside the Wanhua cave has become self-sustaining. I stood on the cliff and cultivated my qi. I have captured the sorceress Ren Qianqiu. Everyone from the demon sect, surrender now and you will live. My junior sisters, seeing that I'd indeed captured Ren Qianqiu, were all elated and shouted, long live senior brother. Upon seeing me, Master Qinglian immediately took flight. Zhang Yi, my nephew. It feels like ages since we last met. She suddenly noticed two girls standing beside me, and anxiously questioned me about the situation. After hearing my explanation, Daoist Qinglian was utterly flustered. She never expected that she couldn't replace Yueyao as the main wife. Now, even her position as a concubine is in jeopardy, so she immediately declared her sovereignty. That little maid dared not compete with her for favor. Xueji said there was no conflict at all. The Daoist would be the person Zhang Yi liked, and she would be the soul Zhang Yi liked. Suddenly, Chen Xiaokui's voice came from beside me. I am young Master Zhang Yi's maid. He clearly likes me as well. Seeing me suffer in this battlefield of pain, Blood Princess said, this is too terrifying. Let's not get involved. I, who was widely expected to become Dao partner with Master Yueyao, was even granted Master's approval to recruit beauties for the harem. The system rewarded me with the most outrageous Daoist partner system in the entire comic world. Now I absolutely have to fasten my seatbelt. My master believes a Daoist partner is a companion in cultivation, not a bed partner for dual cultivation, so she won't let me do whatever I want. I want to ask, do you agree with Master's views on Daoist partners? Agree, type 1, disagree, type 6. Let's see what I should do next. Due to the entire episode being filled with disturbing content, please watch with the company of a partner. Just now, I accepted Di Qianqiu and Xueji as sole attendants. Just when I thought the war between the Dao and the demon was coming to an end, a spatial rift was suddenly torn open in the sky. The person who appeared was none other than the demon emperor's avatar, the father of the witch, Ren Qianqiu. All of the clones are at the crossing tribulation stage. No one here can match the demon emperor's strength. I didn't believe it, so I used the heavenly thunder technique on him. But the demon emperor crushed the heavenly thunder with one hand. Ren Qianqiu told me to obediently terminate the contract. Otherwise, his father would never let me go. I told him he's seriously underestimating my Dao sect. I haven't even summoned my master yet. A crescent moon suddenly appeared in the sky. A cool figure stepped out from beneath the moon. Master Yueyao stood with her sword. I'd like to see who dares to touch my Daozong disciples. Master's aura is definitely a killer for both men and women, except for Qinglian Daozhang. All the female disciples were captivated by Master's beauty and demeanor. The demon emperor said, so what if the merciless fairy is here? She's still in the tribulation stage, just like me. Master Yueyao struck out with a sword, cutting through 2003. She had the demon emperor's true body come here to meet its death. A mere clone isn't enough to kill. With just one strike, the demon emperor's clone was cleaved in two. Both of us are in the tribulation stage, so why is she so strong? Before my father-in-law died, he even threatened me. If I dared make his daughter sad, he will massacre the Dao sect. I bid farewell with tears. I told her old man I would make sure she gets to hold her grandson soon. Master, with a murderous look in his eyes, asked me what was going on with these two women. After hearing my explanation, Master surprisingly didn't get angry. Instead, he asked me to return to the Dao sect with her. She has something important to discuss with me. Daoist Qinglian said something didn't seem right. The old woman definitely has some secret. I hurriedly followed my master back to the Dao sect. On the way, my master didn't speak to me. At that moment, I couldn't hold back anymore. I asked her what happened. To my surprise, my master suddenly coughed up blood. I hurried to stop her and support her. My master said that the injuries from her failed tribulation hadn't healed. She only retained her life and cultivation. From then on, any use of force would only worsen her injuries. My heart aches beyond measure. Despite this, I treated my master like a summoned beast. I can't imagine how much pain she silently endured. Master hugged me, tears streaming down her face. She wanted me to become the sect leader, in case she couldn't hold on any longer and died. I shouted, "That's enough." I told my master to stop talking. I will find a way to cure her. My master said the thunder injury is cursed and cannot be healed. She told me to give up. There's no need to care about that old woman. I seriously told her. I will never give up on my master. I admit that I am fickle, but the one I love most will always be my master. My master pulled me down to sit. She said she had already come to terms with it. She wouldn't mind me interacting with other women anymore, because she trusts me unconditionally. Suddenly, the Destiny system sent a prompt, unlocking the Tao Companion feature. Increase speed by 10%. Instantly become Tao Companions with the other party. Increase speed by 1. Afterwards, the other party will receive the host's talent bonus. For each Tao Companion bound, the host and the Tao Companion's cultivation speed will increase by 10%. I exclaimed, "Wow, this function is too overpowered. This is forcing me to build a harem." I couldn't help but laugh wildly to the heavens. Master's injuries can be saved. As long as Master becomes my Tao partner, she will be able to possess the self-healing ability of the Supreme Sacred Body. I excitedly asked Master if she would be willing to become my Tao partner. Master's face immediately turned red, and she said, "Now that you've done this, are you still trying to tease me?" I said I knew Master was concerned about our master-disciple relationship, but if we were peers, would you agree, Master? Master doesn't dare to look at me. She said that if it were like that, she might agree. The system didn't disappoint and notified me that I had succeeded in pursuing her. Master Yueyao became my first Tao partner. I knew it. To get Master to agree, I had to exploit the bug. Master immediately reacted. She said she suddenly felt a spiritual connection with me, and the internal injury has healed a lot. It seems like my sacred body aura has merged within me. I said, of course it has. Master has already become my Tao companion. Master was shocked and asked me what happened. I told her it was a new talent I had awakened. Not only can I quickly form a Tao companion bond with someone, but I can also grant my Tao companion a sacred body boost. It can also enhance both of our cultivation speeds. Master clearly said she never agreed. I said you didn't agree with your words, but your heart agrees, that counts too. Master, don't be shy. From now on, we'll be living together and cultivating as Tao partners. Master told me not to overthink. She believes Tao partners are companions for cultivation, not a bed partner for consummation. She wouldn't have a passionate affair with me. I said, since Master is so cold, then what will Master think when your husband takes new concubines in the future? What are your thoughts, Master? Master said, you wicked disciple, Zhang Yi. Are you deliberately trying to disrupt my Tao heart? Master has shown me another generous portion of concern. How could I not show some response to my master? Just a moment ago, I was caught by my master in the act. She asked me if I was trying to disrupt her Tao heart again. I quickly explained that I was downstairs feeding them. When my master arrived, it was just the right time. But then, Blood Princess suddenly asked my master why she was visiting Zhang Yi's room at this hour. My master, caught off guard, immediately fell silent. Then, she quickly changed her expression. She said that the sect is a place of forbidden love and desires. What kind of behavior is this, tangled up all night long? I secretly cursed Blood Princess for being such a lousy teammate. 1,000-year-old demoness, and her emotional intelligence is this low. Fortunately, my master didn't delve too deeply into this issue. She said she came this time to talk about the forbidden area of the immortal tomb. Master reminded me to be cautious in my actions. She not only asked me to bring the Moonshadow token, but also to call for her anytime. She even gave me this Wine Spirit Moon Shadow Pearl that can ward off evil. I was so touched, whispering that my wife still loves me. The third girl was moved by the bond between me and my master's partner. Even Ren Qianqiu started to envy this sweet love. The system suddenly sent a task notification. It told me to kiss goodbye to Master Yueyao. This difficulty is a bit high. In front of so many people, the master might get embarrassed and angry. What do you think, guys, should I kiss or not? As usual, no kiss, type 1. Kiss, type 6. I appreciate the master sending me a treasure. I also want to return the favor with respect. So I asked the master to close her eyes. I have a surprise for her. But to my surprise, the master didn't play along. She said I looked like I had ulterior motives. Look at him, he's clearly up to no good. The three women urged their master to close his eyes. They were all very curious about what surprise I would give. Master couldn't resist their persistent pestering. Besides, she didn't believe it. In front of so many people, what kind of outrageous thing could I possibly do? Master clearly underestimated me. When it comes to love, I'm serious. The three women exclaimed, this is too intense. Master Yueyao has already drawn her moon shadow. The room was instantly filled with a chilling murderous aura. The third woman suddenly remembered that the master's nickname is the Heartless Fairy. Blood Princess grabbed Qin Xiaokui and ran. She didn't want to be vented on by the master. Qin Xiaokui, being quite loyal, also pulled Ren Qianqiu along. In the blink of an eye, the lively room was left with only the master. Actually, the master drew her sword just to cover up the awkwardness. How could she really harm me? She has already realized that she's becoming more and more indulgent toward me. Is this what they call love? My master is reconsidering the relationship between love and the Tao. Because after she became my Tao partner, her cultivation speed has not decreased, but increased. Perhaps love is indeed an indispensable part of the cultivation journey. At this moment, I have already embarked on the journey to the immortal tomb. Just now, the system rewarded me with 2 death talisman. Their function is quite similar to a certain notebook. But they are one-time use items. And it's only limited to cursing enemies of the same level. Suddenly, Qin Xiaokui's voice came from behind. All 3 women followed. They also wanted to go to the immortal tomb forbidden area with me. Half a day later, the 4 of us arrived at the outer perimeter of the immortal tomb forbidden area. Cultivators from various factions had already gathered here. Everyone wanted to seize the opportunity first when the immortal tomb opened. After conquering the Western Zhou, they wiped out the local cultivators. Now they dominate the immortal cultivation world. Seeing me surrounded by beautiful women, this blonde guy actually wants me to lend them to him for a while. I have no mercy for other races. I'll just use the kneeling technique. The blonde instantly knelt at my feet uncontrollably. I returned the favor with a powerful slap. The invaders who occupied the West continent should vanish from the cultivation world. It seemed a battle between cultivators and magicians was about to erupt. I raised my sword and laughed at the heavens. It's time to show these foreigners who the true master of the immortal cultivation realm is. From now on, we just need to supervise them as they dig for treasures. The forces from the Western continent have sent a large number of high-level mages, with the leader being a peak-level magic tutor. Suddenly, a strange portal appeared in their path. Yi Haran and Tian Dao stepped out from within. Both of them had fully recovered from their injuries. The magicians saw that the newcomer was an earth cultivator, and immediately attacked in unison. The heavenly Tao opened its mouth wide and swallowed all the magical attacks. It then released the power of the heavenly Tao, which entered the bodies of the magicians. The poor magicians were all controlled by the heavenly Tao. With red eyes, they shouted their oath to serve the heavenly Tao to the death. Yi Haran said to let this group of worthless magicians trouble Zhang Yi. Meanwhile, they would go to the Western continent to control more magicians. Thus, he built his own faction. The heavenly Tao praised his ambition. It certainly didn't disappoint. At this moment, I was at the immortal tomb doing some promotion and advertising. Entry only requires submitting a high-grade treasure. Take a chance. And who knows, maybe you'll go from a bicycle to a motorcycle. Just as I was marveling at how prosperous the business was, an army of magicians descended from the sky. The cultivators were instantly thrown into chaos, their horses thrown and men scattered. They came to cause trouble right after I opened. This is way too much. I'll let Blood G continue operating. I and Dai Dai can handle these small fries. I suddenly felt something was wrong. Their magical elements actually contain the power of Heaven's Way. It seems these people have been controlled by Yi Haran and Heaven's Way. With Dai Dai and me working together, the magicians were quickly reduced to rubble. But no one expected that once the smoke cleared, a bizarre scene appeared. Their remains had actually formed a disgusting monster. And all of its mouths were chanting, "Kill Zhang Yi. This is trouble. It's at least in the tribulation stage. Can Dudu and I defeat it?" This female Taoist has to eat 99 men every day. Especially Zhang Yi, who possesses the supreme sacred body, is her favorite. Every time she shows her Yandera expression, it means the charge to start eating has been sounded. At this point, she would even dare to snatch the seat of the ruthless fairy, the leader of the Taoist sect. Master Qinglian, relying on her powerful magic, publicly asked me to hug her thigh. Even the system is forcing me to fulfill her request. The system said that after I've taken so many girls as maids, it's just helping me add some extra flair. As expected, with a host who doesn't mind bending the rules, there's always a system with no bottom line. So I roared, "Who's afraid of who? Turtles are afraid of hammers." Just a few days ago, I led the 4 heavenly kings to seize the immortal tomb. The magicians came for revenge, but I and Dai Dai wiped them out. But their bodies unexpectedly formed a disgusting giant. Its mouths all over its body were muttering, "Kill Zhang Yi." The system suddenly issued a quest. It wants me to rally the cultivators to slay the magical giant. What a great opportunity to watch from the sidelines and still get a reward. This is the first time I've encountered this. I made an international hand gesture at the giant and said I won't fight with an ugly freak like that. I also told Dai not to join. You don't have any clothes on. What if the bandages get dirty? I announced to the nearby cultivators. Whoever defeats this monster will get a 7-day free pass to the immortal tomb. The cultivators immediately got excited. They rushed forward, eager to grab monsters. I can't help but admire how nice it is to just be a bystander. Cultivating immortality isn't just about fighting and killing. In the blink of an eye, the giants were completely divided up by the cultivators. As expected, great rewards bring brave warriors. These are truly formidable warriors. System reward has been credited instantly. The feeling of getting stronger while lying down is truly wonderful. No wonder those manga protagonists love to lie flat and be salted fish. This battle made the cultivators understand that unity is strength. Everyone praised me, saying I truly am the supreme one. I just organized a group beating, and they achieved enlightenment. Young Master Zhang Yi is truly a saint. Next, I developed the immortal tomb into a high-priced scenic area. From then on, the Dao sect had another source of income, and Yi Haran and Heaven jointly ruled the western continent. Countless evil sects flocked to him. Yi Haran took the opportunity to establish the evil organization, Heavenly Alliance. For a time, demons ran rampant, and the world was in an uproar. Dao Zong, as the leader of the Central Alliance, immediately summoned the major sects to discuss countermeasures against the demons. While Master Yueyao was away, Qinglian Daochang forcibly seized the position of sect master. I asked her, why are you so arrogant? Do you think you're my wife? Qinglian said she doesn't care about the title of being husband and wife. As long as we act like a married couple, that's enough. And if there's no seat for me, I can sit on her lap. The junior sisters immediately exploded. How dare this demonic cultivator be so shameless toward our sect's senior brother? Daoist Qinglian burst into wild laughter. The relationship between me and junior nephew Zhang Yi is something you could never imagine. Come and get me. The system suddenly issued a suicidal mission. It wants me to fulfill Qinglian Daoist's request. Otherwise, I'll be instantly stripped naked. I cursed, it's such a shameless system. But compared to failing and suffering public humiliation, I'd rather work hard for the reward. So I sat down heavily. Even Daoist Qinglian was stunned. She said, since junior brother Zhang Yi is suddenly interested in going all the way, why hold a meeting? Let's get straight to the action. The master appeared and blocked Daoist Qinglian's way. Today is the Central Alliance Conference. You cannot act recklessly. The master said, according to reliable intelligence, the Heavenly Alliance has already sent someone to the Blood Abyss. That is the corpse of the Blood Demon. It contains parts of the Blood Demon's body. Refining it could create a powerful magical treasure. But it's extremely dangerous there. Cultivators who enter have little chance of survival. The master said that Yi Haran clearly intends to refine a world-destroying level magical treasure. So we must send someone to stop him as soon as possible. Daoist Qinglian immediately volunteered. She has been to the Blood Abyss before. She can take me along. The master said, don't think I don't know what you're thinking. You're clearly trying to take the opportunity to make a move on my disciple. I didn't expect that the senior elders would be supporting Qinglian. They persuaded the master to let Qinglian take Zhang Yi on a trip. The master, helpless, had to agree. If he refused again, it would look like he's trying to cover something up. That night, Daoist Qinglian stayed at the Daoist sect. But she didn't go to the guest room, instead she stayed in my room and wouldn't leave. I asked her why, and unexpectedly, she suddenly went wild. Now that Yueyao can't protect you, who else can save you? Suddenly, the door was pushed open. The three maids, led by Qin Xiaokui, entered wearing swimsuits without being invited. Yamei said, tonight, the sect's spiritual spring is open. Mei said, young master, let's go bathe. Daoist Qinglian is trying to get out of single life. They actually poisoned the spring next door. But the one who got poisoned was someone else. This episode might be a bit short, because there's just too much to cut. Please watch it with a friend of the opposite sex, guys. Just now, my maid team came to ask me to go soak in the spring. Master Qinglian said we should bathe, right? I should go too. Qin Xiaokui said you're an outsider, isn't this inappropriate? Dare to refuse, and I'll kill you without burying you. Who told you to suddenly barge in and ruin my lifelong plan? The girls all feel something's off. Logically, shouldn't Daoist Qinglian be the one fighting to be with young Master Zhang Yigong? Why is she squeezed in here with us? So it turns out that Qinglian Daochang had already put some unspeakable concoction into the spirit spring next door. She was planning to sit back and reap the rewards once the effects took hold. But I'm not an idiot. Qingnian forcefully sent me to the next courtyard. She definitely had ulterior motives. Zhang Yi, what are you doing here? Is the master also here to soak in the spirit spring? How could I miss such a great opportunity? So I invited the beautiful, rose-like master to take a bath together. But who knew, the heartless master abandoned me, the passionate one. That rejection was so decisive. It's all my fault for forgetting an old saying from my hometown. When a woman says no, you should listen as if she says yes. So when she says no, it actually means yes. This is really something. Master hates me for being too direct. I laugh at myself for watching Buchuan. Why does Zhang Yi seem like a block of wood? Could it be that I've really become an old woman? Maybe Master is just too upset. She actually forgot to take off her socks before soaking in the spiritual spring. With her cultivation, she should have immediately sensed something was wrong with the water in the spring. Someone must have thrown something nasty into it. At this moment, Daoist Qingnian suddenly climbed over the wall and entered. She checked the time and it should be about right. It's actually Yuao. How could it be you? The master said it was indeed you. Qingnian, oh Qingnian. It must have been you who poisoned the spiritual spring, right? Daoist Qingnian was furious. It was hard to finally stay at Daozong today, but in the end, I failed multiple times. Where's Zhang Yi? Where have you hidden him? The master suddenly grabbed her arm. What's wrong with this old woman? What are you trying to do? At that moment, my moon shadow token suddenly reacted violently. It must be that my master is in danger. I have to hurry there as soon as possible. Next, please allow me to cut 1 minute. Otherwise, you won't see me tomorrow. I heard a lot of noise next door. My maid squad rushed over immediately. In the next second, they were all stunned. What is this epic scene? Master has finally regained consciousness. Who am I? Where am I? What did I just do? Before I could even figure out how to respond, Chen Xiaokui raised her hand and answered first. She said that as soon as she came in, she saw the three of us wrestling. She's not being fair to us. I quickly said it was all a misunderstanding. Everyone should wash up and go to bed early. I'll take Master back first. The girls didn't say anything, but they all pretty much figured it out. Daoist Qingnian was furious. This really backfired on her. She ended up making things easier for that old woman, Yuao. After we returned to the room, Master told me to go rest early. She'll deal with that detestable Qingnian tomorrow. I wanted to ask my master before I leave. How could someone at the tribulation stage be poisoned like this? I guess my master must be a sentimental person, which is why you might be more vulnerable to poison, right? Master, you've finally realized the power of love. Not only did I break through and reach the peak of the nascent soul stage, but I also advanced to the soul transformation stage in one go. I told my master, this is the power of love. Wait for me to come back, and we'll continue to work hard together. We will surely break through all the barriers. The master says I'm completely talking nonsense. QI is just the joy of human desires. How could it possibly help improve cultivation? In addition, from today onward, this work will be renamed to Destiny Confesses. It's just one letter different. Be careful, guys, don't mistype when searching for the comic. Actually, Master is habitually concealing it. I have already sensed the increase in her cultivation from her. I let Master continue to rest. After all, she was too exhausted last night. Next, I should get down to business. Master thought, so this is what love feels like. I finally understand Zhang Yi from before. I didn't expect Daoist Qingnian to have guarded the door all night. Zhang Yi, you guys are having a lot of fun, huh? I'll tell her to come down quickly. She's almost turning into a statue waiting for her husband. She even had to say goodbye to everyone before leaving. But I didn't know that Qingnian had already made up her mind. Yuao has it. I, Qingnian, must get it too. The three maids warned me to beware of fire, theft, and Qingnian. Boys, you must protect yourselves when you're out. Daoist Qingnian said, what nonsense are you talking about? As a monk, how could I possibly harbor such improper thoughts? Zhang Luoyan punched my chest in a fit of pique. Senior brother is dissolute all day long, and ignores us. I comforted her, saying, how could that be? Luoyan is my junior apprentice sister in the ZTA. I didn't expect that this sentence would upset Shen Qinyu again. Senior brother, what do you think? What am I to you? Qinyu junior sister is my milk tea. You love me, I love you, my milk tea is so sweet. Shen Qinyu said, I don't believe it, I don't believe it. I want to leave a special mark for senior brother. Zhang Luoyan, not willing to back down, said she didn't believe it either. In an instant, both of my hands became unrecognizable. Qingnian thought, so, this time, he's really into it. It seems that I was still too refined. The next second, she pulled me up and shot straight into the sky. It's getting late. If we keep saying goodbye, it'll be time for bed. The next day, we arrived at the Blood Abyss. As expected, it had already been occupied by the Heavenly Alliance. Taoist Qinglian said she would draw away those hawks and hounds, and that I should seize the opportunity to slip in. I didn't expect Taoist Qinglian also had the resolve to sacrifice herself for justice. I have to admit, I misjudged her before. I hadn't gone far when suddenly a woman blocked my path. I am the Sword Immortal of the Heavenly Alliance, known as the Flying Sword Maiden, Li Fengxin. I said, alright, I know you. They say your master taught you the upper, middle, and lower levels of swordsmanship, but you've abandoned the upper and middle stances. The system suddenly issued a quest to defeat Li Fengxin with a sword. Now we have a project. In terms of swordsmanship, I, DY, am number 1. Who dares claim second place? The system will obediently hand over the reward, the Sword Symphony. Play it for me. Li Fengxin cursed, what kind of sword fight is this? But in his heart, he knew that this swordsmanship had already reached the pinnacle. I waited for the right moment and threw out the binding immortal row. This boring competition should be about to end. With a swift left jab, I cured her old stomach ailment. Comparing swordsmanship with me, Zhang Yi, you really don't know the depth of it. System reward has been credited immediately. I've gained another curse technique. I didn't expect one problem to lead to another. A huge heart suddenly materialized in the air. Could this be the heart of Blood Demon? The Blood Demon actually wants to be reborn through another's body. Even Taoist Qinglian has been controlled by the heart of Blood Demon. In order to save her with the power of the Supreme Sacred Body, I have no choice but to follow the system's instructions and become her Tao partner. I admit I've been suppressing my feelings for her. Never mind, today is the day I confess. Zhang Yi, I sensed your thoughts. Just now, the Blood Demon heart suddenly appeared. With its violent beating, countless Tianmeng cultivators around were sucked in. Master Qinglian said the Blood Demon heart has become sentient. It's devouring living beings, probably trying to possess a body and return. Li Fengxin had actually obtained the Blood Demon's hand. She wanted to summon the Blood Demon's heart as well, but unexpectedly, she was outright rejected by the Blood Demon's hand, and it immediately slapped her with a big nose twist. I tried to seal the Blood Demon's hand with my energy. This is a good thing. Perfect for my use. Just as I was about to succeed, the heart of the Blood Demon suddenly lunged towards me. Am I being tricked? This heart actually has its own consciousness. Now's the perfect time to try the curse technique I got as a system reward. I curse you to fall from the sky. Just as I completed the curse, Li Fengxin suddenly lunged at me. What a chance, the heart of the Blood Demon is mine. The Taoist Qinglian said, do you dare to pick up the bargain in front of me? What an absurd toad trying to eat swan meat. At this moment, the heart of the Blood Demon suddenly turned and charged towards Taoist Qinglian. Such a short distance left no way to avoid it. It directly burrowed into Taoist Qinglian's chest. This is bad. This thing wants to merge with Qinglian. Meanwhile, the hand of the Blood Demon, unwilling to be outdone, revealed its biceps. Its target for merging was the Sword Immortal Li Fengxin. The Qinglian Taoist instantly lost control and lunged at me. Li Fengxin had also completely lost consciousness, as she was parasitized by the Blood Demon's hand. In the next moment, she too lunged at me, but I didn't have time to deal with her. Rescuing Qinglian Taoist was the priority. I cast an enhanced sleep spell, aiming at the center of Qinglian Taoist's forehead. I could just use Li Fengxin as a springboard. I found a dilapidated temple in the Blood Demon Abyss. The Taoist Qinglian has been completely corrupted by the Blood Demon Qi. With my current power, I can't help her at all. Suddenly, the system sent a notification. It told me to form a Tao partner bond with Taoist Qinglian. Then I could easily use the power of the Supreme Sacred Body to eliminate the Blood Demon heart. To save her, I can't care about that anymore. Heaven's Destiny System. Binding Tao partner. But the system wants me to kiss Qinglian to trigger affection. I'm now certain that this system is definitely an old lecher with a peculiar fetish. But on closer inspection, Taoist Qinglian is truly beautiful.